She needs it. Shh.
What?
No.
Is this thing on?
Are we on?
Oh, we're on. How are you?
Oh,
Hey,
we're on
everybody.
now.
Welcome to Sunday night's Limo Talk. We're over at Strong Island Paradise Studios in
Sorry, Bobby.
Massapequa. And we're here to bring you a show without the one, the only Grazade starting with us. It's just us. It's me, Bobby Inns, and it's Rich Zerilli.
That needs a cable.
Catastrophic Farrell.
Usually that helps to make the
Teresa
sound.
Catastrophic Farrell.
So no Graz.
She brings donuts. Teresa brought donuts that are glued together. I don't like sticking my fingers all over stuff, but
you're gonna. In this case, you'll make an exception.
This is what one donut used to look like. The size, right? Remember, there used to be these gigantic donuts, and now they're making them two, but they're stuck together permanently. Oh my God! Look at this.
Wait a minute. That's one donut or two?
The humanity. No, don't do that. It's no good. What'd you do? Oh my God.
I don't know what you're doing over there.
It got ugly. It got really ugly, but you know what? These probably taste amazing like they always did. Entenmann's always made a good donut, but you know something else? Remember I came in with the Entenmann's chocolate chip cookies and they sucked. They sucked. So let me get a little taste test, folks. If this chocolate is not up to par with the old Entenmann's,
It's not bad. It's not bad.
No?
It's not bad.
The defense case does not hold water. This is an inferior donut.
I think they melted in the truck and then
I think that in the truck, would you keep them on the?
No, I meant.
Would you have them
on the way to
on
stop?
the engine?
I meant on the way to Stop and Shop.
They were on the engine like Kramer.
I meant on the way to Stop and Shop.
Were they on the Milwaukee Sawzall box? On top of that?
On the way to Stop and Shop. Something happened.
Well,
I've never seen anything like this before. Them sticking together like that.
I haven't either, and actually the melting of them made the glaze even shinier.
It did. They're not matte. Finished.
So they're like buffed out.
Yeah.
Wow.
You can actually see yourself in the glaze on the donut, and that's a real treat. When you can see yourself. Well, it's got the picture of the other ones, the crumb ones, the plain one, and the frosted ones here.
Yeah.
Try all of our delicious donuts.
This isn't.
It's not the same.
This isn't like cake anymore.
No.
Like the donut would be like
it's a foreign
fluffy,
substance.
It is.
What are they serving?
It's like this is just a pile of preservatives, like all mushed together.
Thanks for bringing
and
them
yet,
in.
That's all
and
it
yet,
is.
Thanks, Teresa,
sorry.
for bringing
I'm
in
sorry.
these
Last week
inferior
was a
donuts.
crudité thing, but
Crudité.
Oh, charcuterie thing.
Charcuterie.
Yeah. Who came up with that? Don't we just call it antipasto?
I don't know. I think because people don't like to call anything like that, they have to come up with a fancy fucking word for it. Charcuterie. The hell out of here with that shit. The first time I heard it was on this show. Graz is sitting here and he goes, I like the. I said, what, the wine and cheese? Like
that was around Christmas.
Like the pepperoni and the sliced pieces of cheese and stuff. And he goes, a charcuterie. I was like, what?
Charcuterie.
Charcuterie board.
Get the fuck out of here.
That's a piece of a cutting board with pepperoni and fucking and
cheese and
that's it.
Grapes.
Stop with the fancy words, folks. Sorry,
fruit.
I don't like it. I think that we should just call things what they really are.
Okay.
I think the charcuterie comes from like the whole board thing for some reason. I'm not positive.
I don't know. It makes me turn out of the aisle if I see that name.
You just leave the aisle immediately.
I would be like, I'm totally confused. I don't know what I'm buying.
Can't see that.
I was looking for a board to put my cheese and pepperonis on.
No.
And they go, yeah, sure, that's the charcuterie board. Get the fuck out of here. I'm not doing it. You know, earlier I saw a funeral procession going by. Remember funeral processions? I was thinking about how they've deteriorated over the years. They're not up to par. They're just not what they used to be.
You're right.
And nobody gives a shit either.
No.
Nobody, people cut in like, fuck you, I got to go somewhere. It's like there's 22 cars.
You're witnessing like
I'm wanting people fuck you. They're cutting in. The people are beeping at them. So it becomes a road rage funeral procession.
Yes.
Big finger
like,
out the window.
fuck you. I got a dead guy ahead of me here. It's a funeral procession. But then the whole funeral procession thing took a back seat to the fact that when in the 90s, they started coming out with cars that had their lights on all day long. Right?
Yes.
So now the lights are on all
It
day
was
long. So how do
confusing.
I know it's a funeral procession?
Yeah.
Cars lights are on all the time. So now they've gone to flashes. So now you see somebody driving down the road with their flashes on
Flashes.
5 cars in a row. I think they're
Right.
all fucked up.
Mhm.
I think there's all 5
Yeah.
cars are in a serious situation, and I need to find out what. Are you all okay? Are you all okay? We're in a funeral procession. All right.
All right.
Fuck
Well,
yourself.
knock yourself out.
I don't know. You don't know anymore. I mean, but I've done it. I've jumped into a funeral procession, even at work.
No,
with
I have, but not realizing it.
Not me too. I don't know. I mean, you got 12
No.
cars in a row with their lights on. Everybody got their fucking lights on.
Yeah, but you don't know because they're all like
Now they
usually
get
on
the
the
flashes.
parkway. On the parkway, you could tell because they're all
Yes,
they're all
yes,
kind
but when they're on the
everybody's
side
going around.
Yeah, but
streets.
I'm not paying
You know.
attention
Yeah.
to that. Listen,
Well,
I
side
got
streets.
I
Yeah,
got people
they're
to
tricky.
text. I got phone calls to answer.
People
I
to
got
text.
changes.
People
I got
text.
station changes to make. I'm not.
You're
paying
like the other guys on the parkway.
This is
No,
like,
I'm pretty
it's
sharp.
with the red lights, like the red light district down here. Look at this.
I like that.
You like that?
Yeah,
Moodiness.
yeah.
kinda?
It used to be green. It used to
Oh.
be daily
I like
green.
the red.
I don't like green. I'm not a green fan. I don't. I like red, but I don't know why we need any light at all.
It's almost, it looks like a
honestly,
heat, right?
I mean,
Just saying.
I was wondering
Just,
why.
just
he-
mentioning that.
why
Bob?
did he have to tell us he lowered the guitar and that egg carton shit over there?
So you could see it now.
Yes.
Why we needed to?
It gives it some ambiance.
I feel like I'm standing in front of a window with 2 shutters.
I can't wait for the. I can't wait for this video.
I can't wait.
Oh,
for
I'm
the
excited to see it.
You know,
Bobby
Bobby,
is talking
takes
about.
a lot of pride.
Bobby's
in his
such
place.
a tease.
Yes, he does.
takes a lot of pride. And I like that.
Yeah.
He
That's
does,
his place.
and he's very excited about this
He
video.
is. He's excited,
And he's making
you
me
know what?
excited.
I would really like to share his excitement over things, little small details. But
What?
if it was mine, I would, but it's not. I'm more excited over the fact that one day I might have a real donut again, and I don't think it's happening today.
I should have went to Dunkin'. Damn it! Sorry.
Dunkin'.
That is
Maybe a show-
nowhere near
No.
a donut.
the quality it used to be. No,
Forget that. I don't know what that is. Like you
But
said,
I'm
that's
saying
another
It
substance.
looks like a
It's
donut,
just something else.
It kind of looks like a donut, but
but
It's left over.
there's no cake to it. Like it's all just muck.
It's
You know what
muck.
I mean?
It's old muck and Maya.
it's not like as
Old Muck and Maya. That's a
Old muck
Ralph
and Maya.
Cramden.
Old
Yeah.
muck and Maya.
Yeah, old Muck and Maya. Yeah, I don't know what that is.
So, happy Greek Easter. Everybody
Uh,
celebrating.
Buona Pasqua, which is Italian,
Yes.
Yes.
Kalapasca, which is Greek.
and
Have a
calamari,
good
which
Easter.
is nice. It's,
Well, and Christos Anesti
Yes. Christos Inesti.
means
Okay.
Christ is risen.
Yes.
Yes. So that's another popular
Yeah.
Greek Easter phrase today. Went for a very nice dinner over in Flushing.
Nice.
Frushing?
Yeah.
You went to Frushing?
I went to
You went to
Hello,
my
welcome
old,
to Frushing.
my old stomping grounds.
You know, it's like it's on the borderline of Bayside and Flushing. It has
okay.
a Flushing address, but
There's a whole Korean area there. It's like
huge
it's
Yeah.
intense.
to the point
Northern
where
Boulevard is all Korean.
So where
It's all
exactly
Korean.
did you go? On the cusp of
Mythos.
Bayside and I know where that is.
Mythos. It's right by if you know the famous Fontana
Yeah. Mhm.
gyro place on
Yeah.
Northern Boulevard. It's like
Yeah.
right down the street from
Yeah.
there.
I was in
Uh,
City Field all day.
You were.
You could have stopped in for a whole hour.
Did the Mets win?
Wasn't the best. It was soccer.
Oh, really?
My soccer today.
Really?
Nothing
Ah.
like doing a soccer game. I tell you, it's amazing. You get there. I get there at 2:00. Game starts at 4. Well, actually 4:08, 4:10. These fucked up times. People start games now. Ranger games drop puck. It's 8:08, 7:08.
8:08.
We don't even know
Yeah.
what time game 2 is, by the way. Until
No,
game 7 in the West happens
that's
tonight.
that's what's going
Yep.
on. It
Yeah.
has to be. They can't overlap.
Right.
So,
So there's,
but anyway, so
I don't know what I'm watching.
we start the game, and then it's 45 minutes, halftime, 45 minutes. They tack on a couple of 3-minute extras for timeouts and stuff like that, and injuries and slippery grass or whatever the fuck else they had to stop the game for. And you're done. And the game was over at 6:08 or 6:05.
Mhm.
It started at 4, so 2 hours later with the halftime, it's over. And
Right.
before you know it, I'm heading home.
Hmm.
So
All right.
it's a good deal. But it was a lot of fun today because I was in the Hyundai Club and I didn't get wet, but all these people were sitting out in the rain. So one
Oh,
family had their
yeah.
kid there. Kid had the kid must have been 2 years old. Had like this really thick sweatshirt and jumper pants, like pants, like matching outfit pants.
Yeah.
They go, and he's running around in the pouring rain, jumping up and down the stairs, and the kid's drenched, fucking drenched. No hat, no jacket, no nothing. So I decided it's time for me to say something. So I look at the father, who's probably going to get killed when he gets home for bringing home a sponge. You know, his wife goes, "What the fuck is wrong with you? You got a fucking sponge here. Look, oh, he's drenched. You got," and he'd be like, "I don't know." So I look at him. I go, you got to put him in a seat. I said, you can't let him go up and down the stairs.
Yeah,
there was nobody in the section.
But it's dangerous.
Right. Well, he's running up and down.
Yeah,
He's running up and down slippery. I go, he's going to fall. No. I go, yeah.
They got clear heads, right?
Yeah.
Clear heads. They have clear
Yeah,
heads.
watch the game. There weren't a lot of people in this actual stands. They were hiding underneath, like, the thing.
The overhang.
But there's one band, they come in with the drums, the trumpet, the whole fucking thing. They sit out in section 107, and they are a band.
What do you mean,
and they
soccer band?
Yeah, and they play music the entire game. Bang the drum, play music.
Really?
They're like a marching band.
That's like part of a soccer
They
game?
always sing this one song. I gotta know, will you be my girl? They play that song over and over and over again, and it's very interesting for us people who don't even speak English to play that song. But they keep playing it. They play it every game.
Nice.
And they're good. They sound good. You know, they boom, boom.
We're out in center.
No, it's actually if it was a baseball game, they'd be on the first base side all the way out and towards right field, 107.
Is that how they orientate the field, Bobby?
They orientate the field.
Which way is it orientated?
It orientates out to left field.
So it
I'm
starts
sorry,
at
right field. It goes from the third base side.
The end zone is at the third base.
One goal is on the third base line, and the other goal goes all the way out towards the right center field.
So if you're in left field, nobody's sitting over in left field.
Very, very distant. Well, no, actually that's where it kind of pushes over that way.
I could see you fill all the seats on one side.
The lower sections in left field are actually decent seats to watch the game.
Pepsi porch.
The Pepsi porch is in right field.
Oh, that's
and
right.
And that happens to be the Coca-Cola corner now. You've dated yourself. And this reminds me.
I'm an original OG City Field.
OG, he's OG.
I was.
Shay.
I was
if
actually
you could be
there.
OG.
I was there a lot
Field.
in the first couple of years of City Field.
I haven't been there in a while. Until you realized it wasn't your
I think
team.
I was there once.
No,
it dawned on me. I don't really like them.
Listen, I've said it before. I love City Field. I think City Field is great.
It's beautiful.
I do. I really do.
They keep making it better. It's like always nicer. It's just getting nicer. But anyway, they redid the Delta Club, which is it's beautiful. It's really beautiful. They got rid of a lot of stuff that was nonsensical, and they made the Mets Hall of Fame part of the team store now. So the Mets Hall of Fame is like out in the middle of nowhere now. They put it in the up top of the rotunda.
And they're retiring numbers on the top of the stadium.
Yeah. Well, it looked like
things like that.
Looks like a Powerball card out there. No, it's starting to look like that. Yeah. I think they replaced the faded out 37, 41, and 14 that I was complaining about a few weeks ago that looked like they were just totally sun-beaten. And I think they put new ones up, and it looks really
I could see how that looks like a Powerball card now. Because
it's starting to look ridiculous. It really is. Because the Yankees, I know, have it, but the Yankees have always had that. And the Yankees...
Yeah, but they don't have them up on the...
Yeah, on top of the building.
Right.
They're up on the top, on the left field corner. They've been in 3 different locations in City Field since I've been there.
Where were they first?
They were first on the left field fence, left center field fence.
Oh, right. I remember
it was just 41, 37, and 14.
Right.
And then they got, 42, which don't even get me started. And then they decided to move them back to where they weren't. When the fans started standing in front of the left field fence in the party porch out there, they moved them up into the rafters a little bit. And then now they've moved them all the way up into the left field corner, up top.
This just in.
This just in. Grouse is on his way.
No, he's not coming in.
He's not coming in?
No,
he's not
says,
coming.
I said, hey, what time are you getting here? Do you have the ices for the taste testing? I bought donuts. He goes, no, next week. I'm still on the job. Then he said 10:45 to 11. So I don't know what that means.
That means he's going to call. Fuck him. No, we can't wait for his call. Sorry, Grouse. I didn't mean that.
All right,
Is he... so he's not coming?
No.
Or he's coming around 10:45, 11?
Unless he's coming at the end of the show.
Right.
Are we running till 11?
Well, I assume we're running till
11:15.
Bobby,
Wait,
when do
he's
we run
still
into 11?
typing.
Bob, when are we off?
Are you? He's listening to us. Go ahead, answer me. Go ahead.
11:15.
11:15.
11:15 is the official end time.
Oh, so he'll
Okay.
be
We're
here
going
for
to
the
tack
last
on
half
3
hour.
minutes though for wasted time, like in the soccer game.
Yeah, like they do in soccer.
So we're going to have extra time plus time. Bob, I'm looking over into my right, like Bobby's.
What are we
over
going to
there,
do
but
with
he's
that
not.
grass? We don't have a list.
No,
shit
we
to
don't need
talk
a list.
about.
We got things. we
Oh
can
my
talk about.
God.
Listen, we
All
can
right,
talk
first of
about
all-
plenty.
First of all, we can talk about whatever he was talking about with Tom Brady. He sent us something about Tom Brady
Oh, he
getting
did?
upset at a roast.
Oh, that.
I don't know what that is, but
Tom
maybe he
needs to
can
get a
call in
funny
later and tell
bone.
us about that. But other than that,
that could be more of a reason just to roast Graz, aren't we? Talking
Why don't we
about
just-
doing that?
yeah, and especially thinking that these pay-per-view thing it's building by the minute. We got names dropping like crazy. I think I think Robert Klein and Stephen Wright are going to be on the show now, and some nostalgic jokes.
All right.
And Rich Little, who still might be out there,
He is.
might do a few
He is.
voices for us at the roast. So if you want to tune in,
Mhm.
Comedy Roast, Rich Little
All right.
is going to
Yeah.
be here. Fred Travalina.
Wow. There's an oldie but goodie.
Oh boy, yeah.
Wow.
Did you ever? There was a show called Copycats I used to watch
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
I don't know if it was still on when you were 5,
Around.
but I used to watch it. It was great. It was all these guys who did voices.
Mm-hmm.
There was so many of them. Now there's nobody.
Yeah,
really.
no.
There's nobody really doing that.
Doing what?
Voices. Hi, pay attention.
Yeah, no, I saw. I was reading the article. I wanted to give you the story on the
No,
Tom Brady
but-
thing.
Like
Long Island's
Frank
own.
Gorshin. Frank Gorshin used to do voices. Rich Little was the best.
Rich Little.
Fred Travalina.
That's what I remember.
This guy Kirby.
Long Island's own
Kirby Puckett?
John Santo.
Not Kirby
I
Puckett.
have to
Yeah,
plug you,
before he
John.
played with the Twins. What?
At Long Island's own John Santo. Amazing. He's amazing.
Frank Caliendo was another one that was.
Yeah.
Frank Caliendo was another one.
Yeah, he's really good. But that's like a lost art now. Or
Yeah, it's
I
true.
should say it's not a lost art. It's not a novelty anymore.
Correct.
Because so many people could do voices.
Mhm.
So many people could do voices. It's
Yeah?
just like, it's not
Well,
even like, it's nothing amazing
Not me.
about
Can
it.
you? I mean, I do Edith, but it's not a good Edith Bunker. You do quite a few.
I do a
it-
few.
He does quite. I can't
I
really.
gave up
I don't
doing
really do voices. It's not something.
But you probably hear voices because you know,
well, sometimes they hear voices,
yeah,
but
yeah. I don't.
when I talk back to the voice, that's really when
Right.
you got to raise the concern level.
I mean, there's no one you tried to imitate as a kid.
Not in terms of like doing their voice or anything.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Not like
Stealing their
I
girlfriend,
wanted to
maybe.
imitate someone or anything like that.
I used to everybody I spoke to. If I spoke to someone else about that person, I would always talk about them in that voice, whatever their voice was.
Really?
Yeah.
Hmm.
I always did that.
See, that's like a thing. You're talking to someone and you
I-
start
I-
adapting the way they talk. A
Yes.
little
No,
bit.
it's
yes.
like this.
Like you
I've
talk to
noticed
a-
myself
it's true.
doing
You talk
that.
You talk to a
I've done-
Southerner,
Yes, I've
and all
done
of a
that.
sudden you start.
No, that's not what I mean.
No,
I know
well-
what you're saying.
Yeah, because
But if you're talking to somebody, you say, "Well, I spoke to Willie," and he said, "We're going to come down to his place over here." So I start talking like that person that I'm
Right,
referring
yeah.
to. Like when you're not here, I talk like you.
right.
How you doing, everybody?
Yeah, he
Welcome
does
to
it
Limo
Teresa.
Talk.
That's right.
I
Welcome
so
to
do
Limo.
not
He
You
does
did
do it,
talk
Teresa.
like
do
that.
not sound like that.
How you doing?
I'll-
Tomorrow night
no.
is going to be my special guest, Richie Zarelli, who is celebrating the Greek Easter.
He's busy.
He's busy.
Very busy.
I brought donuts. There's all melted.
I do not sound
You
like
brought down preservatives. You didn't bring donuts.
so.
I don't-
Well,
I
you
don't-
know
I'm
what?
not really sure what
That's
you're
the
like
doing.
that
last
old
time
joke.
I buy these.
I forgot who made
Donuts.
the joke one time, but it was another comedian. But he was talking about if you took a chicken McNugget and buried it in your yard, and
Still be
100
there.
years later someone dug it up,
Right.
it would still be a chicken McNugget.
Of course.
Well, I think these would still be donuts in 100
Probably.
years. It would still be
Maybe.
these version of donuts in 100 years.
Yeah.
Or maybe a tree would grow.
Mm.
There's
That's
a lot of shortening in here. I'm going to tell you that right now. Yeah.
What? There's no full sentences.
Not really. It's mostly other than sugar
He's done it.
and enriched wheat flour. Everything else is a chemical.
Really?
Yeah.
Yes. You
I
got
think there might even
niacin,
be-
you got
There might
thiamine.
even be some Roundup in
All
there.
right,
We
wait,
can
I
kill
got-
weeds with that.
Niacin is the third ingredient. You know, they listed from how much is
How
in
much?
it.
What is niacin exactly? I don't even know. I've heard it.
I'd
Many, many
have to
times.
look it up.
She's pulling out cookies. She got goodies in her bag.
Reduced
Got a goodie bag.
iron, thiamine mononitrate,
What is that? You got a little froggy little cookie.
riboflavin, folic acid,
What the hell is that?
water,
It's a
vegetable
homemade-
shortening.
A
Why would you
one-year-old?
eat this?
Yeah,
Palm
that's what-
kernel oil.
Want to do a birthday pie? That looks way better. I'm sorry, riboflavin.
I wouldn't eat that.
I think that looks a lot better than the donut.
It does. I'll
From
share.
the back, it looks perverted. Sorry.
Is that something that's homemade?
Yes.
Okay,
Look at the back of it. It looks
We-
fucking perverted.
we've moved up in the world.
Your mind's always in the gutter,
What is that? A key?
and that's where you like it to
My
be.
mind
It
is
looks like a
exactly
kid.
what
no,
it's
no,
supposed
no.
to
Look,
be.
it was a 1-year-old birthday party. See,
Oh,
Yeah.
so
very nice. Balloons. But from the back,
Yeah.
those aren't balloons.
Yeah. The
Those
ladies
aren't-
aren't taking the
would
plastic
you like
off.
the one or would you like the cactus?
Those aren't pillows.
No, I can't eat those. I just won't feel right. That's all right. Either way.
You want the
Uh,
cactus or the one?
I'm
Yes.
not breaking that off.
Come
No,
on.
there's no way.
Really? Come on. Seriously.
No, you enjoy.
I'll enjoy. I'll put it in my mouth.
I see that. It looks good though.
They're very good.
I just know I'm going.
It's very
I've
good.
been like eating the worst
No,
the
taste
worst
it.
food lately.
No, it's really, really, really good.
I'm on a bed. I'm on a bed.
Top Notch Limousine tuned in, by the way,
Oh.
on Facebook.
Top notch. Hey, top notch.
Yes.
How are you?
New listener.
It's a new list. It's good. It's good. You can't go wrong. A new list of top notch.
Top Notch Limo.
Well, welcome aboard, top notch.
I think it's probably a competitor. Of,
It might be, and it's probably got actual
Yeah, I'm
nice
thinking.
cars
Thinking it is.
with
You
nice.
know, it's kind of
seats.
nice he's not here because now you can just.
Yeah,
we're
he's-
just gonna,
Oh, you
can
know
just
what he's
fire
doing right
away.
now?
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you.
Fuck
Don't
you,
ever say
Bobby.
this
I
shit.
had it. I'm so nice to you. This is the
Yeah.
way you treat me.
F you, Bobby.
Yeah, fuck
That's what's
you.
going on in the car.
I
right
got a
now.
nice car. It rained today, so it's clean.
Oh, jeez.
You know what's fucked up? I got out to my car this morning. I'm going to go to City
Oh,
Field.
boy. We're getting a phone call.
No, we don't take calls
No
until
surprise.
11.
Wonder who it is.
No calls till 11. I go out to my car.
Hello, limo talk.
Hold on. No. Don't even talk to him yet. I go out to my car, right?
Really?
I go out to my stop. Really? I go out to my car and there's bird shit on my car. Guess where?
Windshield.
No.
Front and center.
No,
I wish.
Door handle.
Right on the door handle.
There you go.
I'm like, how the fuck would you plan this out? I thought it was garage.
I have an answer for that.
It is.
Bobby, I have an answer for that.
What?
My wife and I were at the door the other day, and we're watching this bird try to keep going into my car, banging into the window. And he stayed there for so long that all it kept doing was shitting all over the car. So we're watching this bird try to get into the car, but shitting all over the door. So that's these birds are trying to get into the houses and stuff. I'm telling you, dude.
Are
it's
they
weird.
are they losing their minds like in the movie The Birds?
I
Pretty bopperty. No.
You never know.
I wouldn't put it past it. First of all, Top Notch Limousine is me, guys.
We knew
That's
that.
one of our pages.
Yes, I know.
Top Notch Limousine.
We were having fun with
All
it.
right.
Thanks.
Oh, I didn't know if you guys.
We were
knew
trying to be funny.
that. Something I'm not, right?
Well,
I didn't say that.
Well, actually, inadvertently, you were very funny.
Yes, because we were picturing what you were saying
We were
in the car.
Yeah.
You actually called exactly when we thought you would.
Yeah, right
Right.
on cue.
Perfect.
So
Worked
how
out
are
well.
you?
Teresa,
Pretty
how
funny.
are you?
So how you doing? What are you driving? Where are you?
I'm in a Cadillac Escalade waiting for Erica to get off the plane with her whole entire family. Her daughter's coming back from Tampa University.
Where you have an
No.
Escalade?
No, I'm driving hers.
Oh, so
Oh.
you're a limo driver that uses other people's cars.
You're
Yeah.
picking her up in her vehicle.
No,
Yes.
I'm a limo driver that has a Honda Pilot that only fits 5. She has 6. So she said, go to my house and pick up what you got to do and come get me. So you know what I mean?
Did you
Come
sleep on
guys.
a couch for an
I know
hour
what
or
I'm
two?
doing. I've been sitting on a street by the Super Inn next to JFK, and I
Super
shared the
in.
show all over
Super
for you
ins.
guys, and I've been listening until you guys don't know who I didn't know you guys didn't know Top Notch was me. So
I did know it was
We
you.
did know.
No, I knew you were related to it
Oh.
somehow. I didn't know it was actually you. No.
all right, so I'm gonna let you guys go. I'll be in
Yeah.
a little while. I don't have the ices because they would have melted, so we'll do that next week.
Well, you can say you have them
I'm
and tell
around
us
for-
how good they are. Actually, talk like you got some ice in your mouth.
No, I got nothing. Nothing. No peanut. Nothing. I got nothing in my mouth. The only thing I can tell you about what listeners have been listening. I know that Mike Nicolia is getting back into it again, and he's doing a lot of shows for governors. So I want to make sure that if we can promote Nicolia's nights over there and make it a good night for him. He's got a bunch of
Like
comedy
his
specials
good night
coming
is
up.
riding on whether we mention it.
No, but
Yeah.
because I know he's listening. I
No,
know
we
he's
hope Mike
listening,
does.
and I don't think
Is
he-
Mike running the show? Is he like producing a show, or is he headlining a show?
Yes. He's producing about 8 shows.
Yeah, that's I know he did
8
that.
to 10 shows the rest of the year.
Good
Okay.
for him.
Yes.
Way to go,
Mm.
Mike. See, he just
getting back
he can't stay out.
No, it sucks you back
That's
in.
what I said, right? Because he likes it and he likes us. You know what I mean? He's into it.
All right. Well, I wish him well, and I know I can go to the show. You can't, but that's nice.
I can show if I'm a paying customer. I can show up. I haven't been kicked out
You
totally.
can be dressed up like Groucho Marx coming in.
I'm
Hey,
actually-
say the
I won't
secret
put
word,
like
and I
that.
get in.
You know what? I might do something like that. Maybe put like a beard or something just to disguise myself.
Just for fun, yeah.
All right.
Incognito.
You all right? How's the show going?
Oh, suddenly it's like
It's come to a
Kinda,
full stop.
yeah.
it came to a grinding halt. Thanks,
Yeah, it
but
did.
this feels like
It hit a wall.
bird shit on a windshield. But go.
It's just like shit.
You know
on
what
board.
sucks when you
I'll
put the
go
bird?
now.
You got the bird shit on the windshield and you hit the wipers and it smears it
Makes
right
it
across
worse.
and makes it
Yeah.
worse. Then you keep hitting the fucking wiper washer thing
Yeah.
and you just keep spraying the shit out there and it's just you're just trying to get that one last burnt on piece and you spray like 4 gallons of your fucking
And you run out of
window
fluid.
washer on
You
it
run out of it.
just to get it off and then it runs out.
Yeah.
So you're basically comparing me to bird shit.
You took it that way. I did not say that. It's where your mind takes it, you know.
It's all in perception. how you look at it.
You said I'm like bird shit. I'm gonna go
No,
now. My cousin's
I said
coming.
your phone call was like bird shit on a window. I didn't say you. Well, actually, you bird shit on the handle. I got bird shit on the handle today. I go to get in the car. I go to grab the handle. Why? Of all places, there's
Nasty.
100 square feet he could have fucking shit on. And he fucking shits on my driver door handle.
Wow.
Probably the same bird at your house. You sent them.
No, it's Bob. We got another bird in the basement that every
you have
day
another
he's
bird?
staring at the window trying to get in the basement. I'm telling you.
Wow.
It's
He's
becoming
he's
a
like
trend.
he's building up some speed and smashing head first into your window.
Yes. I swear to God. Yes.
Knocked out on the lawn for
fucking
5
incredible.
minutes. Tweet, tweet, tweet.
He does.
Fucking tweet.
All right. I'm gonna go pick up the customer. I'll see you later.
Bye.
See you later. Oh,
Oh.
Jesus, our fucking grouse has thick windows. Must
not
be
the
Andersons.
Oh my God.
Well, you know what? Yesterday I decided to take out my daughter goes, she tells me about 2 weeks ago, our faucet's leaking in the kitchen.
Mm.
And it's only a faucet. I put it in like 4 years ago. Turns out it was 12. But the faucet's leaking.
Either
And I
way.
like the faucet. It's a nice chrome looking thing. It's good faucet. And I'm at a point now where if it's leaking, I used to take the shit apart, put new washers on and shit. And I don't want to. I want to get a new faucet. So I go and I go to Home Depot and I buy a new faucet. Now I got an old sink that was probably put in 40 plus years ago. Cast
Right.
iron.
Wow.
It's cast iron sink. And so I pulled it rots on the bottom because when it gets water underneath it, it's old. I mean, so I used to always caulk it.
It's old.
Nice, beautiful.
Mm.
I used to go all the way around, caulk it, nice silicone all around.
Nice.
And you couldn't see the rust.
Mhm.
All right. So yesterday I said, fuck it, taking the sink out and buying a new sink.
Okay.
So I start ripping all the fucking shit out, and all this shit from underneath is like, it's just thick.
Yeah.
40 years.
Yeah. A buildup.
I go to pull the sink out. It had to be like 100 pounds.
Definitely.
sink.
Probably cast
Yeah.
iron sink. Yeah.
I pull up the back of it, and there's a nickel stuck under the lip of the sink.
Mm.
Oh, like a shim.
Somebody, I think they did it on
Oh my
purpose.
God.
Yeah, they did to
They
shim
to
the sink.
tilt it.
Look
Yeah.
at that.
Yeah.
Yeah, they did.
Yeah.
So I'm looking at them going, these little motherfuckers. The nickel from 1965.
Oh.
Right?
Nice.
So
What's that worth?
it's 5 cents now. It's right up there with 5 cents.
Might be four.
Might be four.
With shrinkflation, that's about 3.5 cents.
Yeah. That nickel's worth a lot of money now. It's worth 5 cents. But anyway, so I pull it out. Now I go to Home Depot. I buy a new stainless steel sink. The light is a feather.
Yep.
Yep.
You know? So I go to put it in. The hole is not big enough
It's not big enough.
for the.
So you got to cut the counter.
So I got to cut the counter. You know what I don't want to do?
Cut the
Cut the
I
counter.
don't want to
Counter.
cut the counter.
Fuck it.
Is
Put
that-
a whole new counter in.
So I take the fucking sink, put it in a box, and I put it right back, and I bring it to Home Depot, and I go, I don't want it.
and
Now I got to try to find a cast iron sink that's the same size as the one that I
Oh
have.
my
Wow.
God.
Or something similar, maybe something much cheaper.
did you?
But I think I get some money for that cast iron.
Oh yeah.
But in the meantime,
No sink. There's nothing.
Oh
Forget
my
that.
There's
God.
nothing. So
there's a bucket with a sponge
yeah, you
and some
can,
water. With a
and you know
soap
it's
next to
funny.
it.
You don't realize the shit you do that you just in the habit of doing.
Right.
Today I go to my refrigerator, I hit the water thing, and I drink some water, and I want to throw out the rest. And there's a hole there. There's a fucking hole there.
That's
Oh
why you
my
need the bucket
God.
now,
Yeah.
or a funnel into
So
the drain.
so now the whole day I'm at City Field, and I'm cursing the fact that I even started this project, and I probably
Yeah.
should have just fixed the other faucet and just left it at that.
Mm.
But now I got the new faucet, and I'm either gonna put the old sink back, wire brush the bottom of it, clean it all up, and put it back,
Okay.
and make believe it's a new sink,
Oh my God.
or I'm gonna go find the sink. And now this guy at Home Depot is telling me, he goes, well, if you grind off the track on the bottom, you can glue the whole sink in. Right? You can glue it in and silicone around it, and it won't leak to the water. I'm like, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm going, yeah.
How much do you have to cut the sink, the counter,
I would have to cut like a half inch on each side.
all the way around?
All the way around.
A
Yeah.
half inch.
Uh-huh. Because it's the track. Because the old
but
sink
that-
is
that-
dropped in.
And I'm assuming you don't have like a jigsaw or something like that
No,
to
I do
perform
not.
this
No,
operation.
And then I start thinking about it. I'm going, if I go and buy a jigsaw or
Right.
a router or something like that, I'm
Yeah.
spending as much money as I would have had
I'll
to
lend
hook
you
this.
mine.
Right.
You got a router?
There you go.
All right, there you go. So I'm glad I put it out there, folks.
I got
Teresa
everything.
has a router.
I got
Teresa has a
everything.
router.
What do you want? What
Forgot
do you
about
need?
it.
What do you
Well, you
need?
have a lot of woodworking power
do.
tools.
I do.
She's
You have a palm
I'm
sander.
very, very handy.
she's got a palm sander.
You should see me butter a tile and
Butter
lay
it?
tile. I've done it.
You butter a tile.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you butter it and you lay it.
I never did that.
I love it.
No, I put the shit down and put the tile on it.
No, you gotta butter the tile.
No, you put it on the tile, I think. But don't you put some on the floor too?
You
Yeah.
have to.
Yeah. It's like an Oreo.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like an Oreo.
It's like a double stuff. Because you got it on both sides.
I get what you're saying. Sure.
You know what I mean?
And then you gotta get the spacers.
Spacers. You've done this.
I have.
Spacers are fun. I like when you see somebody in the middle of doing the floor and they got the spacers all over it, and somebody goes, "Oh, I think they fucked that up. Look at that." Like, no, there's spacers. Why would do they come back out? No, grout's fun. I like grouting.
See, now
I'm
to
not a
me-
big grout guy.
Yeah, I'm not a big grouter.
No, why?
No.
No.
You don't
No.
enjoy it?
But I rather grout than paint.
My buddy Jamie from college, big grout guy. Best grouter. Grout ain't
I
that.
didn't say I was great at it. I just said I like doing it.
No, he really enjoys that. That's what I mean. Like he
It's
likes
such an easy thing to do. It's like
Yeah. Slap it
you're
on.
smearing it
knock
over
off.
the top and
yeah,
even
you
in and
push it
out
in
and-
and you know,
Now,
the
if
corners
you
and
do
the
not, if you
inside
do not
corners.
wipe it off thoroughly,
it'll stay.
and you get a film, do you know what will take that off?
Gasoline.
toothpaste.
No, mineral spirits.
White vinegar.
You could use mineral spirits.
All right.
White vinegar. You like vinegar.
White vinegar. We've
I'm just
officially
saying.
reached white vinegar
White vinegar
conversation.
works. Yes.
What about apple cider
Just so you're
vinegar?
aware.
Want to do it?
Nah.
Apple cider vinegar. It thins the tile a little too. It's healthier.
Who's
And it gives it a
watching?
little
Anybody
taste.
watching, Rich?
There was some people watching.
And then Grow's called.
Not anymore. You got the Kathy Davies Panaccio just
Hello there.
jumped on. Of course, Mr. Di Filippo, Luke
Hello,
Ferriola
Gregula.
giving Graz the finger, even though Graz isn't here, but he's
Yeah.
just saying that's for Graz. It's
Okay.
gotta be done. Mike Nicolia hanging out with us tonight. Tazarez and
Mike.
Hello,
Alex.
Miguel.
Guys, how are you?
Taz was
Hi,
on.
Taz.
Ann Rothney, Fran Gatto. I
There you
think
go.
Franny Gatto.
I said Mr. Di
And
Filippo.
Rothney. All right.
Mr. Posey also
Chef Posey.
joining in early tonight.
Posey.
He is. So a lot of people tuning in to
Ring around
hang
the
out with us
Posey.
tonight. Ring around the Posey.
Yeah, think about those
Posey,
stupid little rhymes
Posey.
you knew. And ring around the
kids.
Rosie.
A pocket full of Posey.
The fuck is that? And we said it.
And where the ashes
Some
come from?
satanic meaning to that. I'm
Ashes,
sure.
ashes, all fall down. This
Yeah.
It is satanic.
Yeah,
It is.
I think that's
It's
like
a little scary when you think
Yeah.
about it. It's about
Right.
It's about the plague.
Posey kept it, probably is warded off the evil.
Huh.
Ashes, ashes, we all fall down. It means they're dead.
Morta.
What's this to teach a child? To teach a 5-year-old
I
this
know.
shit,
Mhm.
you know?
It was known from across Europe.
And we
And look
from
at
the-
Humpty Dumpty.
Wow.
Think of the Humpty Dumpty. How sad is
smashed
that?
egg.
But you couldn't put them back together again.
And they didn't even want
How
to.
sad is that?
They didn't even want to. They just
No.
quit right away. All the king's horses and all the king's men couldn't put them. They're like,
No.
fuck it.
Like
Right.
who
They
do you
gave
gotta
up.
get to put them back
They're
together?
like, eh. Humpty
And-
Dumpty sat on a wall. Somebody should have warned him. The other thing that bothers me is the
Well,
rockabye baby
if
on
you're
the
an
treetop.
Oh yeah.
When the treetop, when
Yeah.
the bell breaks, the cradle will.
Yeah.
When the bell,
Very
the cradle,
violent.
down
aren't
will
they?
come the cradle,
I
baby
think-
and all.
Yeah.
Baby and all, right? Crashing down, just
It's very
all
violent.
everybody's dead. A lot
Dead.
of blood everywhere.
Dead blood.
Mass carnage, call EMT.
What are we teaching our children?
And if I'm an egg, I mean, don't I know better than to sit on
Look
a
at
You
wall?
Jack
should
and
know.
Jill. Jack and
You
Jill.
should
Hello.
know.
Same thing. They went up. They fell down. They got hurt. They broke. Right.
Broke
Any
his crown, and Jill
Broke
came
his crown.
tumbling after.
Oh, hello.
any elevated place for an egg is bad. I mean, eggs
Bad.
have to be on the floor,
Yes.
really,
Yeah.
and even there, something could drop on them.
I
This
mean,
is
they,
true.
they should have a little palm pocket thing, like a little palm. Please stay low to the ground. You know, unless you're hard boiled.
Just roll.
Right, unless you're hard
If
boiled,
Yeah.
you're hard boiled, you got
then
you got a chance.
you can go bowling.
You
You
get a
can deal
few
with a
cracks.
fracture.
Yeah.
You get
Right.
a few cracks. You're okay.
It's not that bad.
I think these are important lessons to teach an egg. You know what the fucked up thing is? What made the first person who ever ate a fucking chicken's egg eat the chicken's egg?
Look. Did you just see what came out of his ass? Let's try eating it.
Yeah, they shit it out as far as your brain
As far
tells
as you know,
It's like a big white turd
Mhm.
that you don't know anything better about, and you're gonna crack it open and eat it. That's fucked up.
I don't know. I mean,
I do know. I think it's fucked up. I think it's very fucked. Bobby, don't you think it's
really,
fucked up?
you think that's messed up? Wouldn't that be a natural thing? Like, hey, that could be food. I might want to eat that because you're
Really?
talking about. Well, when
Hey,
did-
that could be food.
yeah.
Did you chomp on the shell first?
What year
Did
is
you
that?
chomp on it, realize that the shell was not worth your time,
Oh.
or the
How do
shell
you-
might evolve
You know,
into
since
something?
we're on the topic of eggs, how do you like yours cooked?
You know what? I like them every way. Really, I like.
Really?
My favorite though is over easy,
Okay.
but unless I don't feel like having toast, and if you're not going to have toast with an over
Yeah,
easy
you gotta
egg, it's
dip
a
it.
fucking waste of
You gotta
time.
dip. You gotta dip.
But I like an English muffin.
Of course you do.
I like a really well,
crispy.
crispy English muffin on my over easy egg, or I'll put the over easy egg in between
Yes.
the English up muffin
And
and
make
eat it
your
like
own
that.
little sandwich.
I just don't
I'm
like
tough.
the messiness.
I'm tough because I'm an over medium, but it's got to be not
What the
too.
fuck?
Well, I because
like-
over
you like-
easy is too runny for me.
Okay.
I like it over medium, but I still like runny yolk. But I like that yolk to be somewhat thick.
You want it sealed in.
Yeah, I don't want it to be so watery. I want it to be more gelatinous. You know what I mean?
Gelatinous.
Woo!
Like more like there's a little more
But then
consistency
there's the
to it than
scrambled
the
egg
water.
situation. See, now I make scrambled eggs.
See,
in a
I don't like them runny. I like them dry.
scrambled egg.
Yes.
Me
dry.
too. But I don't
Oh,
add milk.
dry?
Do you
Not
add milk
runny.
to your scrambled eggs?
No, I do not.
You do not add milk
I
to
do
I
not.
do. You have
No.
to.
No.
You do not.
I do
Oh
not.
yes, you do have to.
You do not have to.
That's
No, you don't.
awful.
First of
No.
all, I can't drink milk.
I'm not
So,
eating your eggs. There's no
He's
way.
not offering them.
I wasn't inviting you to eat.
What? In case you were thinking about it.
Oh, let me tell you something. Every restaurant, they do not put milk into their scrambled egg.
Every restaurant. You've
Every
surveyed
restaurant,
every
I've
restaurant.
surveyed them
He
all.
You
took-
know them
yeah,
all.
he
I've
took a
asked
survey.
everyone. I go in.
Besides-
I go, do you put milk in your fucking eggs? And they go,
First of all,
absolutely not.
you don't go to other restaurants besides Mitchell's, so you only know what they make. Okay.
That's
Other
not
than
true. I go a lot of.
Oh wait,
I've been
hold
there.
on. King Umberto's.
I've been to King. I've been to Valbrook. I've been to.
Valbrook.
Come on. I've been to a million restaurants.
I'm only kidding.
What?
A little pancake batter in the egg batter.
I'm
Really?
intrigued.
Really interesting. I tell you, a
Wow.
restaurant I haven't been to is the Parkside.
Yes, the park.
You know what?
You know, I have
I was
not
just
been.
I've been.
You know, I
So
went
the
to Lemon
Parkside.
Ice King the other
I wonder
day.
how their eggs are.
You went again.
Yeah, I went to Lemon Ice King the other day, and I'm
And?
standing across, and I'm looking across the street, and I'm going, boy, that would be a nice restaurant to go to with a few people.
Mm,
You know,
yeah.
I wonder if that'll ever happen if we're going to go to Parkside.
You hear that, Graz?
You know, so I won't even go there.
He's
I
cursing
won't
me
even
right
go
now.
there now with
In
it
the
before.
Escalade.
Why don't we just take out a calendar and
Well,
pick
we
a
did
date?
this already. We tried this.
We've done that already.
23rd, no good.
But-
20th, no good. 30th, no good.
Let me just finish off the eggs for you. So bird eggs have been being consumed by humans
Yeah.
for 6 million years across all cultures.
What, somebody wrote this?
Yes,
documented it?
it wasn't
6
until
million
the
years ago on a piece
6
of paper.
million years ago
wrote
somebody
that?
said we're eating eggs. Well, no, I guess they can date it back some. I don't know. It wasn't until the Middle Ages when it really started to become popular. Middle Ages saw
You sound
certain.
like you're doing a documentary.
Yeah, Christian.
It wasn't until the
It
Middle
wasn't.
Ages that it
I'm just
actually
reading what I'm
became
seeing
popular.
here. The Middle Ages
Then
saw
people
certain
started
Christian
eating
holidays.
eggs regularly.
But did you know
as a
that?
breakfast?
But do you know the
It's a
first?
Simple.
breakfast item. It was only
Do you
one
know
more
the
sentence.
first type of egg didn't come from a chicken?
No? Oh, no. Probably came from a bird. Quail egg?
Quails. Yes, that's
How
one
the
of
hell do you
them.
know?
If I could just jump in here and let all the viewers and listeners
Jump
know
in.
that information on this show, we just is really not the best place to get your historical.
Nobody should be
or
jotting
Oh,
anything
no,
down.
I
I
just-
just,
No.
want,
listen,
I just want to
I
let
wouldn't
all
write
the
it-
viewers
We
know.
are sitting
because-
here.
Well, why? Do we have to put a
Speculating.
disclaimer out there
This is
in case
pure-
somebody's writing a book report on
Right.
eggs right now?
Yeah,
Between
they
last-
tuned
That
into
they're gonna,
us.
yo, and they put at the bottom, the footnote. It'd be great.
Yeah,
Source.
yeah.
Limo talk
Yeah.
with Graz. Sunday nights.
I
at
just
Strong
don't
Island
want
Studios.
people
IDID.
I just don't want people getting factual information from you guys.
There was
I mean,
nothing factual
after-
ever
Well,
presented
thank
on this
God.
after
program.
last
Thank
week's
God for you,
whole
Bobby. You avoided
presentation of
lawsuits.
that story, and then
Bobby,
we find out.
Bobby, you look like you're fucking talking from hell.
I know.
Anyway.
You're in like the
flames are above you.
catacombs. Yeah.
Anyway,
Yes, there's quail eggs. There's many different type of eggs, but I don't think chickens were the first ones. Quite honestly,
So what do you think it was?
There were
they're not
dinosaur
they're not
eggs.
getting street cred
no one was
anymore.
eating
You
those.
think it was dinosaur eggs?
No. Listen, you don't know what the cavemen found. You know what I mean?
I don't know what they found.
I don't know what they found. They found cave women.
You know what? There's never going to be an answer to this. But Bobby, I'm really
I mean,
surprised that you
it's-
jumped on.
Google is
Tell
the
people
source,
not
so-
to take whatever
I
we
know.
say as fact.
Somebody's
There's
writing
nothing on this show that's ever been a fact.
This
What are
is
you
true.
fucking kidding me?
and all the things we've talked about on this
Nonsense.
show. That's the one he
Pure
picked
stupidity.
to put the disclaimer
We've
on.
been
you know what
blowing
it
up.
is?
I mean, that's
Hi,
the one
welcome
you
back.
picked.
No, it was because last week that whole thing, and then there was the whole backstory that after we presented that whole guy's story about he was victimized and everything,
We found that it was bullshit.
and then we learned
Yes.
the backstory, and we basically brought everybody down in the tubes, whatever.
That
But
was
I'm
dead
just
in the
saying-
water. Yeah.
All I'm saying
Yeah.
is between last week, I just want to be careful about putting, factual information,
Oh,
'Cause
so
we're-
you think like somebody important is going to padlock your fucking place because we've been putting out non-truth. The president's been doing it for 3.5 years.
fake news.
Fake news.
That's all fake news. It's fake news right here on Limo Talk. No grass, lots of grass. No grass today.
No grass.
No grass,
today.
no facts.
All right. Well, I do have some information, but I don't know how factual it is.
All right,
so
let's
let
say
me just
the
say that.
information we're about to present may or may
Okay,
not
may
be
or
true.
may
It's
not
from the
be true.
internet. Doesn't that mean it's all?
Okay.
It's
real?
all true. Yeah.
It's all true.
Yeah, I mean,
Of
I
course.
don't know. Wikipedia, is that a good enough source?
Wikipedia is my favorite source.
Is
Oh,
it?
Wikipedia is the worst. Anybody?
No,
could
I
do
love
anything.
Wikipedia.
Bobby says.
What does
that's
it
the
say, Rich? What does it say?
one. Bird eggs have been valuable foodstuffs since prehistory.
Stuff. They put
Foodstuffs.
stuff.
That's the word they put.
What?
Foodstuffs.
Really?
That's
Since
fucked up.
prehistory in both hunting societies and more recent
If it's
cultures where
prehistory, how
birds
the
were
fuck does anyone know
domesticated.
about it?
That's a good question. Should I Google that?
So,
Let's get that answer first before
Oh my God,
we
that's
Give me
funny.
the history of prehistory.
of prehistory. Hold on, I'm going to get that later.
That's funny.
The chicken was most likely domesticated for its eggs from jungle fowl native.
Most likely.
Jungle Fowl Native. That's a
A
cartoon character.
Jungle fowl native.
Hiya.
I
The
thought-
Jungle
chicken-
Fowl
I
Native
thought
here.
that was a band.
So wait, is the chicken a native of the jungle? Like, is that where they originally?
Chicken of the jungle.
Right, chicken of the jungle to tropical and subtropical Southeast Asia and Indian subcontinent before 7500 BC.
Wow.
Is there any
So how do
chickens-
they know that? Before
Exactly.
That's what I'm
7500
saying.
BC.
How are you going to tell
I
me
would
about
say
Hieroglyphics.
archaeological remains is how they know.
Hieroglyphics.
Right.
Dead Sea Scrolls.
they found
Dead Sea Scrolls have information about eggs.
Yeah.
Now who's giving out bad information, Bobby?
the information you're
Please,
getting from hell.
listen,
is
our
not,
limo
is not
talk listeners.
factual.
Yeah,
It's
do
called-
not
They
do
were
not
called-
take that as
Do
fact
not
from
listen
Bobby
to the
the
man
Sarah.
behind the curtain.
They,
Yeah.
were, they were called the Egg Sea Scrolls.
All right. Oh. Do you ever blow out an egg?
Out of where?
Out of the eggshell.
You make the little pinhole.
You make a pinhole and blow it out.
Yeah.
No, I've never
It's the
done
most
And then-
frustrating
and then
fucking
you-
exercise in the world.
Yeah, and then
Somebody
done
made me do it for a school project when I was in like 4th grade or 3rd grade. I'm literally blowing a fucking egg.
and then they paint on the egg.
And
like
you paint, yeah, you make because they
yes.
couldn't bring the actual egg in.
That is so funny.
So you
You
put a
blow
pinhole
on
and
an
you put a
egg.
pinhole in the top, but you're blowing out and it's just like coming out like this fucking sputum shit. It's like lungies, it's like phlegm
Ugh.
just coming out. And there's a sense of achievement when you finally get it all out. And then you get
And then you
excited for a
collapse
minute,
from
a
blowing.
brief minute, and then you realize what a piece of shit you feel like for being excited over
So
that.
wait, you poke
You poke a hole in the top of the egg
Yeah,
and
like
a
a
hole in the bottom
pinhole.
and a pinhole in the
Yeah.
bottom, and you just blow into the top, and you blow out the contents of the egg.
into a bowl.
Well, I would
Into
assume
whatever you
know, I
want.
think I might have done it over my brother sleeping, but
All right, well that's one way to do it.
no, you do it over a bowl, and you could actually you make the egg while you're at it, unless you blow a shell into it. No, that's what you call collateral damage. And then you like kind of seal over the top,
Mhm.
and then you paint the egg,
You paint the egg.
Paint the egg.
and it's like woo, it's like this little
Yeah,
feather.
it's this
Yeah.
little feathery shell.
Right, right.
Somebody drops on the
It's
floor and
done.
ruins it.
Yeah.
Done. You're
30
wasting your
seconds.
time.
Yeah.
But that sense of achievement you feel when you actually blow out the egg and you're done, that you feel stupid for feeling excited about it.
Right.
These moments later, you're like, "What a fucking loser I am!"
Why am I excited?
I'm excited
this?
about blowing out
because
an
the
egg.
teacher told you to do
Yeah, I
it.
did
that's
it.
why.
Yeah.
I completed my. Then you actually
You
don't know whether
accomplished.
should you rinse
You
out.
made her happy.
Completed the assignment.
What do you
Yeah.
think about the well, we're talking a lot about eggs, but you think
All
about
I asked was,
you think
how
about
do you like your eggs?
you think about how a chicken can make this shell, this container.
This container.
Inside.
Yeah, and
Right. They form this hard shell thing inside
yeah,
that
It's
then just
wild.
and they blow it out.
They just plop it
How
out.
many do they do at once? 4 or 5?
I don't know. Some people have chickens at home that they
Now, are there
produce
any
eggs all the time.
Are there any chickens that roam the earth free, just freely, wild chickens?
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
yeah, where?
It's gotta
Free
be.
range chickens. Yeah.
Or they all in cages somewhere, and like 42 of them in one little
No.
cage.
There's places out there where people have
Where
them
chickens run free.
I think
Yeah.
there's like certain
and they
like
use their eggs.
Why have we never seen a chicken flying over our
well
house?
when that
Actually,
They have fucking
actually,
wings.
my friend
Right? Why
Gina
isn't a chicken
had-
flying over your house?
wait, there's a particular kind of chicken for that. It's a free range chicken. The ones that aren't kept
Yes,
in
my
captivity.
friend Gina had two. I think she had two.
They say they're
chickens in the
happier
backyard.
chickens and they taste better. That's why they sell free range chickens.
So they're happy.
Bobby, that's factual, by the way. Don't give me a disclaimer on
they're
that
actually
one.
about to be. They're actually about to be murdered.
They're
but
free,
they
There are
don't know it.
chickens on Long Island,
Right.
you know.
but they run free.
Why have I never seen a chicken?
And they're
they have
happier.
wings. Why have I never seen one fly over my house? I just want to know.
They don't fly.
Why don't they fly?
They
have
like to
fucking
run.
wings. They run.
They like to
They're big
run.
runners. They
And
run from Rocky.
They
You know what would
run,
be fucked
they
up if you cut a
prance.
chicken? You say you cut a chicken's head off, you run around like a chicken without a head.
Oh my god!
Imagine if you cut their heads off and then they fly.
Well, I will tell you. So, my
That
wife,
would go right over my car.
my wife has experienced that in
Wow.
Greece. As a child, she would go there for the summers, and she would
Yes.
go to her grandmother's house.
Right?
Okay, and that's what was for dinner.
They're flying headless chickens.
No.
Chickens
They
running
get a
around the
fresh-
yard.
They get a fresh chicken.
You tell them to come on over.
They got to pluck it.
You
they
lop
gotta,
his head off.
yeah.
I would
you
feel
pluck
like,
it and you
See,
eat,
no, I
I
don't
would
want
feel
to do
bad
that.
for the fucking chicken.
and then you
No,
go poop in
I
a hole.
just- yeah,
I could not
no.
do that to a chicken.
That's how.
I
but-
would start thinking, why me?
But
You know,
that's how people
why that?
lived.
But that's
Before
how,
you had a
you're right,
supermarket,
You're right.
you had a chicken
People
running around
hunt,
the
People
backyard
hunt deer for the venison, right? It's all
all the time.
it's all like yeah.
Poor chicken. No
What are you gonna
existence.
do?
Well, why is it poor chicken? Why is it
No.
a poor chicken when
Don't
you
knock-
pull them out
Did
of
you
the
ever have
freezer
rabbit?
case and keep
Don't
them?
act like I really care. Let's please.
Did you ever have Did you ever have rabbit?
don't play along like I really
Come on, Bobby.
These are useless animals. I mean,
Oh my
cows.
God. Did you ever have
I just
A
did
useless
I just
animal.
did a 180 and you hated both responses.
Chickens have.
You hated both things I just said.
I
I
always,
felt bad for it. Fucking bad. You're a pussy. You're a fucking piece of shit. I feel bad. I go, ah, fuck him. I hate the chickens. Ah, it's horrible. What's good?
you're right.
I gotta
I didn't
tell
like
you right
either
now.
one. I didn't
you didn't
like
like
either
either
answer.
one.
No,
you
you're
want
right.
somewhere in the middle. You're a middle guy.
Right,
You're a
did you
middle of the
ever
road guy.
have rabbit? Anyone ever have rabbit?
I had one in the cage in
I've
my
had
yard.
rabbit.
It was
Okay.
hobbity.
Rabbit's very good.
Okay. Now, what's the weirdest thing you've ever eaten? Like when I was in Florida, we went to a buffet and my mother goes, oh, what are those delicious looking things? And the guy said, those are frog's legs. And she goes, no, I'll pass. Thank you very much. So is there anything like you've ever eaten?
I never
out
had
of the
frog's
ordinary
legs,
that was
but
like
I never had anything weird.
nothing.
No.
What do they do with
Do you
the
think,
frogs?
octopus
Because
is
France
something
is
that's-
big on frog legs, but what do they
No,
do?
frog
they
legs?
set them free.
The
They
frog
take
just
the legs. They
goes
just
away.
God, fend
What
for
happens to the
yourself,
rest
you
of
little
the body?
fucker.
I don't know.
Where you hopping
I never
now?
had frog
Have you
legs.
had escargot? That's
Never.
snail.
I've had
No.
escargot.
Okay, so that's okay.
Yeah.
So that's not something everyone eats.
I'm going
every
to tell
day.
you right
No,
now the
I've had
most
that.
off. This is how bad it's been for me. I stuck-
Cheeseburger,
No, a bacon cheese. No,
bison burger.
No,
I
I've
can't-
had
I've had bison.
escargot.
I've had
Bison's
bison.
good.
I've had
Bison,
bison.
bison
Bison's
I was
excellent.
gonna say,
It's good. You like bison?
I like
I've
bison.
had venison. I have.
I've
I've
had
had that.
venison.
I've had
That's the
venison.
only thing I could say that's off the regular chart.
Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've
Venison's
never had
good.
anything weird.
No.
If it's not, and
What about octopus? Grilled octopus?
I've had, that's not weird. That's weird.
No, I'm just.
Not
asking
everyone
them.
eats
Yeah, not
octopus.
everybody eats
Think
it.
about it.
Yeah,
Hello.
you had that. All right.
Now, my parents went to a real authentic Asian cuisine restaurant in Flushing, and it was a menu where they just serve you, and they tell you what it is. And
Wait,
you-
it's a menu.
Later?
not menu, like it's a set menu where they come out. What they say, it's a
Prefix?
4-course. Yeah. It's a
You
four.
just
course.
you get what you get.
Right. So they come out. Let's say so. The first course is a soup. The second course is you're right.
You don't know what's
So
in
my
that
mother
soup.
comes. So my mother's going
You have no idea what's in there.
jellyfish soup. She said, "I'll pass. Thank you very much."
Jellyfish
Jellyfish
soup.
soup.
Never
Stings
heard of
the
that.
tongue.
Yeah, it's a little spicy.
I couldn't eat that.
Yeah, I don't
No.
know.
Dang
not
it.
eating
I'm out.
that.
Telling
I'm not
you.
eating that.
These are delicacies, and
No.
different countries have so many.
I wouldn't eat
different
those
delicacies.
if I was
Like I forgot what
SpongeBob.
country they eat crickets. They eat crickets
Yes,
and
I've heard of
bugs,
that.
which is
Yeah.
supposed to be high in protein. Which
Yeah, Fear Factor.
I'm all for,
the
but
show.
I'm not eating any bugs. Thank you very much.
No, I'm out.
No.
I'm out on the bugs.
No.
People used to
But
kid around me. They
crickets,
used to say
chocolate
that
covered crickets.
they used to tell me that these sprinkles, black sprinkles with chocolate covered ants,
Oh,
because they want to ruin my ice cream.
oh my
I had cruel
God.
people I hung out with.
Wow.
I was a
Have you
little
ever-
child.
You ever been to like a honey pot place, the Korean places in Flushing? Like the honey pot where like you go and pick all your raw food,
Right.
and you come back to the table and there's this big, one side's like hot broth and
Yeah,
one
yeah,
side's
yeah,
like
yeah.
sweet broth. And then you cook your raw food in the broth and then take it
So,
back out.
I'm
in a
going to a
bowl and
restaurant
eat
and
it.
I'm working.
Yeah. You
Yeah.
gotta cook your own food.
But you
that.
cook it to your own.
I won't even eat
liking.
tacos.
Your own
because
liking.
I don't want to put them together.
You get the raw meat, you get the raw vegetables, you get the bok choy and all the other kind of stuff.
choy.
Yeah. Oh,
And you
bok
pick
choy
a
is
little of your
awesome.
chow chow with that.
Oh, I love bok choy.
I won't eat tacos. I don't want to put anything together. I want it put together for me, or I'm not fucking eating it. I'm not doing it. I'm not doing this manual labor because I never know what to put on first, what goes on the most, what you put the less.
Ah, you just dump a bunch of
But
stuff
that's
in
where
and
you
you start scooping it out.
personalize it. You make it how you
Yeah.
want
I
it.
done. If I'm going to a restaurant, I'm not going to serve me this fucking shit and go off. there's like 5 different stations. I gotta start here.
No, you go. Yeah, you
So
go up and
you don't want to
pick-
put your own
They give you a little
fajita
truck.
together.
You get a bowl and you put your stuff in.
You dunk your fingernails in first. Blow on it. They're sterile. And now you go to the next thing. You get your little hot. It's in this little fucking hot bowl. This with this. What do they call that shit? What do they call that? The
Honey pot.
the fajita, whatever the fuck it is.
Oh, the
shell.
skillet.
The shell.
The shell of a fajita.
Not a fajita, whatever the fuck it is.
Tortilla.
The tortilla, whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You got to take that. You got to come down with all.
Yeah, you got to build it.
Yeah, you start working. I got to put this on. I gotta put that.
Tomatoes,
And then you sit there
lettuce.
eating, and somebody goes, "Did you put the the guacamole shit?" I'm like,
Well,
"What guacamole shit?"
Yeah, they give you all
Oh,
the
it's
fixings.
the last bowl. You got to put. Oh, it sucks without the guacamole thing.
No,
You're
sour
like,
cream. Sour cream.
Right. They give you the salsa. They give you the guacamole. They give
Right.
you the sour cream.
Yeah.
They give you the cheese.
I forgot the guacamole.
Lettuce,
The pick up the
cheese.
This is
guile.
why I shouldn't be in charge of who makes the food. Somebody in the kitchen should know this shit. Wrap it all up real tight for me. You ever try to make a wrap? I can't make a wrap tight. It doesn't work. Doesn't work for me. It's
No?
Things are
You're
falling
not
out
a
the
rapper.
ends.
He's just not a rapper.
Not a
Somebody
rapper.
goes, I go to a diner or something like that. They
Something
make me a wrap.
sides?
Yeah.
Fucking tight. It's like, forget about it.
Well,
It's
'cause
like
they do it all day
it's
long.
like they run in a camp. It's all rolled up. The fucking the sleeping bag shit.
They have clinics on the
They
weekends.
do.
They do training sessions.
And I'm like, they're so good at this. I can't do this. I don't know whether to stick the thing in and start rolling. I don't know what the fuck to do. But I don't want to work when I eat. So I won't eat tacos. I won't eat fucking
Okay.
fajitas. I
You haven't
do
been
it.
properly trained to eat that meal.
No.
Like Sebastian Maniscalco with the self checkout.
No,
You ever
that's
see
bullshit. Oh, boy, forget about that. That's another thing.
I haven't been properly trained on
I
this
just
machine.
Nope.
have to take this piece of machinery. I you know what? I sit there and I'm looking at Home Depot, and now they got it where the girl stands there, and you stand there with your stuff, and she
watches you.
watches you self check out.
Yeah.
So
They
I'm
all
like, why
do.
don't you just fucking do it?
But she's like
Yeah.
watching everybody. She's at the ready though for
They
assistance.
do that at Stop and Shop too.
Yeah, they have somebody just standing
Yeah,
there.
in case you need their assistance.
Right.
No,
Plenty of people need their assistance.
I think
though.
everybody who goes to a self checkout should skip one item. Just
just
for service
because.
charge.
Right. Well, Costco, they watch you like a hawk at the self checkout.
Huh? Don't blame me if I didn't fucking.
They
ring it
actually
up.
check your card
I'm
before
not
you
good
even
at
get
this.
to the self checkout at Costco.
I am not the one that should be required to be responsible to check out my items. I'll give you a good 75%. If I missed a few items,
Okay.
so be it. Then it tells you, do you want to print the receipt or no? I don't want the fucking print the receipt. I got no proof now. What do you got to do? Look it up?
Oh, so you think the print the receipt is proof that you scammed?
Yeah,
Because somebody could come out and check
it's
your inventory.
incriminating.
It's
Wow.
incriminating.
It's got
Interesting.
doesn't have the fucking
Doesn't have
mop
the
and
list.
bucket. It doesn't
Doesn't have that case of beer.
the mop and ringer. Doesn't have it on there.
I got you.
Oh, I was using it as a container to hold all my shit. I'm sorry.
All right.
No, come on. There should be a service. There should be a definite service charge for having
Or
A
a
coming
little
out your own
discount.
shit.
Well, if there was a
discount.
discount, then the line would just be tremendous.
true.
You know,
That's true.
I mean,
I wait for the one lady who's like 80 years old that goes, "I'm open over here at number 4," and I go to her. She can ring up all my shit, and she scans it all. And
Did you ever work in a supermarket?
yeah,
Which one?
believe it or not, it was a place called Gauze in Elmont.
Gauze?
Gauze,
Okay.
G-O-U-Z, Gauze, and the part of their name was Gauze, rhymes with cows. All right. It was in
Wow.
Elmont.
that was the
It is
the
now where
gimmick.
Western Beef is in
Oh,
Elmont.
okay.
Okay.
Right, on Dustboro Way. I worked at that supermarket for like 3 years, stocking
Wow.
shelves, and I used to do register because I had a brain. So they would let me do the register.
Right. I used to do that. It wasn't a supermarket. It was the deli.
Oh, you deli.
Deli.
department.
We had a
M&M.
deli, we had a deli department in
M&M.
Yeah.
Moro's Deli. Slauson
Okay.
Avenue, Staten
What?
Island.
Staten
Couple years.
Island.
To me, it was
Moro, that's Italian place.
Yeah, it was.
To me, it
Stocking
was
stuff.
Warbaum's. I was a Warbaum's girl.
So we all worked in supermarkets.
Yeah.
Wow.
That's when
And
you used to make
back
change.
Back then,
That was before debit. We actually
Yeah,
had to
yeah,
like.
yeah, yeah,
I had
you
to
had
make.
to- yeah.
It was just all
Yeah.
cash transactions.
I used to love the one lady that would go like this. Oh, can you make sure you put the eggs on top? No, fucking idiot. I was going to put them on the bottom because I'm a fucking moron.
they would put me on Express, right? So Express is
was.
10 items or less, right? So I'd get this one woman and she
You
has
know they put the special people on.
10. Listen to me. They
on
put
the
me on.
express lane.
They put me on the
They
express
put the-
because I was
yeah.
fast.
Put Teresa
I
on
was
the
hand over
express lane.
hand.
She
I
can't
was
handle more than
fast.
8 items.
I was
at a
gonna
time.
say that's
So this woman,
that's
comes
the
up to-
B team,
No,
Teresa.
no,
All right?
no.
Vinny with a mop, tile 3. Vinny with a mop, and Teresa. There's somebody on your line with
Please
9
report
items.
to-
No, so this woman comes with 10 bottles of soda, right? 10 bottles of soda, and she's like, "Are they considered one item?" I said, "No, you have 10 bottles of soda.
No,
That's
it's
10
a
items."
case.
No. They were loose.
Yeah,
2
but it's really
liters.
one item.
You could just.
So I said,
yeah,
"No,
but you
that's
could
10
do one
items." So
time.
she's like,
but you
and
could
then-
just do the one item and do times
No, but-
10.
yeah, but-
Exactly.
but
that's
then
right.
and then if I had someone else on the line behind them, right, like with 12 or 13 or 15, these people counted shit. It was no
Oh
joke.
yeah.
And she's like, "She's got 13 items. This is 10 items or less." So she'll say to me, "What? You can't take me? I have more than 10 items." I go, "If the person behind you says I could take you, I'll take you, because it's not fair to the people behind you.
The one
So you
extra
leave it
item.
up to
It's
them?
not fair."
extra- you put
Yeah,
it
I put it on them.
Wow.
So they're having a
That's
war out in the
rough.
parking
Because
lot.
I
Yeah.
wouldn't take them.
So
I would say it's 10 items or less,
Fuck
not
you,
11 or 12.
motherfucker.
Yeah, here comes the fist
Count
fight.
your items before you put them on my belt.
All right, let me tell you.
Irv,
something.
any boxing gloves in express checkout?
No,
I would
these
wait-
people were
I would
animals.
wait on a line a little bit longer just before I went to the express lane, unless I just had one item. One item, yeah, I'm gonna go to the express lane so the girl can't fuck it up. But I'm telling you, the girls, the ones that we usually work the express lane, sorry, no offense, usually were a little slow, which was
No,
kind of
I was
which was
I was
kind of
one of the
counterproductive
fastest. That's why they put
because
me
you
on
want to
there.
get people out. It's express, so they would put the girl who can't handle a big order
No.
on the express. Sorry, they would put, and they'd put her on there, and she said they're going.
No, I was very, very fast. I was hand over hand. I was quick.
Well, listen.
First time I got trained on a machine on the thing, and this lady Lucy. Her name was Lucy. She's Italian. She was definitely an off the boat Italian. So she's telling me. So she's training me on the cash register, and she had like, okay, all the produce items had codes.
Hmm.
So she goes, so she would go like this. So somebody come in with a soda, and let's say the soda was 79 cents. You had 79 grocery, 79, yeah,
Grocery.
$1.53
Yep, that's what I had.
grocery.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Right? Then she goes, okay, they got lettuce. You go $7.81. Look up. I go like
Look
this.
up.
I'm like, what the fuck is? I'm thinking there's a sign up top. If I hit 7.81, the price shines on the ceiling. I don't know what the fuck. So I go like this. So I go 7.81, and I go, what, grocery? She goes, no, look up. Look up again. I'm looking. Right? So I go, all right. So she goes, no, 7.81. And there was a button that said look up.
Right,
And
right.
the price would come up.
Right.
Oh.
So it was every
There was
day
a
it
code.
changed. It was in
right. They
season.
program it in
But
the,
that first time she told me, I really did like a fucking moron.
That's funny.
Because 7.8, and that is the right code, by the way. It was 7.81 for
Oh,
lettuce.
God.
7.81, look up.
Look
That's
up.
funny.
I'm going like that.
And that was for all produce.
All produce had a lookup number.
See, that's got to be the most challenging of
Like
the
686
cashier
look
is
up.
the
It is
produce.
produce because you know how many different
But you-
apples there are, and
Yeah,
you have to know
yeah,
the
all-
codes.
Yeah, but now they got the pictures and it's all alphabetized, and like a kid just goes for orange.
You know what pisses me off?
You know,
The
You gotta
sticker
tell
on
her.
the sticker on the apples.
Oh,
the sticker
Sticker.
with the number, the
Well-
produce number.
right.
I gotta clean this fucking thing off. I
Yeah, you
know
gotta
whose
take that
grubby
off.
hands put that sticker on there.
Well, just think whose ass has been on that apple probably.
Exactly.
Once it came
It's
out of the
fucking gross.
freaking out of the apple
Why aren't
orchard.
apples sealed?
Sealed? What, off the tree?
Well, I've
No.
seen them in
They're
bags.
picked. They should be
plastic
put in a bag.
bags.
You shouldn't be
Picked, cleaned, and put in a bag.
Yeah.
Not loose.
No.
No more loose produce? What about limes, lemons,
That's another thing.
onions,
Yeah, but they have
Think
a skin
about
on
this.
them. They have a skin on
Think
them.
about this. though.
potatoes?
Where are they stored? People take them. They put the lemon with the skin on their fucking drink. Somebody could have had that lemon up their ass.
Yeah.
We don't know.
Right.
And you're
Did
gonna
you
fucking
do that at your bar?
put the lemon up my ass?
No. Put the slice. Put the slice with the
No, but we're not
skin
sure if
on
Graz
the-
did.
Graz
on
might
the
have.
glass.
Graz used to put 3 lemons in the pickle box.
Richie, if you.
Yeah.
He's screaming
Graz
with
used
the
to put
family in the car right
He
now.
would put 3 lemons in the pickle bucket, and when the lemons hit his
Oh my
ass, he
God.
knew he was done.
He knew it was full.
Time to empty it.
I'm feeling lemons.
Time to empty the bucket.
Put
What is
then he
that
put them
damn
back
lemon
in the
again?
produce tray.
It's been a busy week.
You think about the lemon peel, it's fucking gross. You don't know where that lemon peel's been.
Any peel is gross.
They're all gross.
Orange peel,
But orange peel, you're taking off, you're not putting it in a drink, really, unless it's a beer.
lime.
Lime, lemon.
You're putting that
In a
all the way in
Corona,
the Corona.
yeah.
So
Yes.
I think what really
you gotta
should be
scrub your peel. You gotta scrub the
dishwashers
peel, right?
should have a produce setting that you put all the produce in your dishwasher on the top level
Oh my
and you
God.
turn it on
Oh
and it
my
cleans
God.
all your fucking
Nah,
fruit.
I'm not putting my produce in the dishwasher.
Do you know how hot that water is? In a
No, you
dishwasher?
got to be cold
You can't run cold. It runs hot.
with some soap.
Why don't you just run it underwater?
You just get one of
I don't
those
trust it.
vegetable brushes.
What do you mean you don't trust
And
it?
never buy an apple that doesn't have a stem.
All right, the vegetable
The
brush. So you're getting a little
vegetable
in the
brush.
texture
This is
of
work,
the
yeah.
skin.
Like a
Oh,
bowl
Maron.
brush.
More work.
It's work.
Like a bowl brush. I don't want to put my food
You don't like
together.
to make a lot of effort towards
How do you
these
feel about
things.
grapes?
Grapes scare me a little bit. You know, they're hanging out there.
Yeah,
There's like,
grapes are another thing that people just grab.
they
I
touch.
mean,
Everybody touch.
yeah.
You know, people go into the supermarket, they see all the apples, they go like this.
yeah, you know they
Put it
grab
back.
it
That's
all.
why you
And
go
they
home
grab
and
that.
wash everything.
And meanwhile, they're, you know,
Right, that's why you wash it.
but
They-
that's fucked up.
My favorite fruit ever, peach. I love peaches.
You like the fuzz.
No, I just love the taste of a good peach.
Yeah,
I find
I've
peaches.
never been a
and-
peach guy.
I love
Peaches and
I mean, I'll eat a
plums,
peach, but
They're too messy. The water's
Plums are
fucking
very
coming down
messy.
your fucking
yeah,
chin.
yeah.
It's like I can't eat that
No,
fucking thing. I don't want anything I got to eat and suck in while I'm still
Pomegranate.
chewing.
pomegranate,
Pomegranate.
is messy.
Too much work.
It
That's a
is
lot
too
of
much
seeds.
work.
It's like those fucking
That's all
granola
seeds.
bars. Those really dry granola bars. You got to bite
Oh,
into them. and
Nature's
suck.
Valley.
You got to
Nature's
suck in
Valley.
to get all
Oh.
the crumbs into your mouth.
Like the honey and oats.
Otherwise,
one?
they're all
yeah.
over your fucking shirt.
Yeah.
Yeah. No,
Honey
those
and
are
oats,
very
honey
dry.
and oats.
Yeah, honey and oats. Those are good,
Fucked up.
but they are very dry.
Too dry.
That's Nature's Valley. They're
They should have.
horrible.
They should. That's why you got to buy the ones with the coating of chocolate, dark chocolate, no less. All right, we've talked about food for a while, but I'm just gonna
We have.
say, you know, I think there should be a setting on the dishwasher that you put all your produce in, cold water with a little soap. Fucking cleans all your fruit. You put it away in your bin, in that little bin,
There's got to be
that
a
little
fruit
bin in your
cleaner.
refrigerator that nobody fucking ever uses for the right products. But like the crisper, what's the crisper?
Crisper is a place where you keep
I knew you'd
things
know.
that you'd want to be crispy.
Crisp, like lettuce.
Yeah.
781 lookup.
It's the crispy place. I didn't see it.
I'll tell you, I never understood and I never ever used any of the bins in my refrigerator for the things they're supposed to be used for.
Really?
And I think the fucking egg tray
No.
is stupid.
It's just wherever there's room,
Yeah.
you just throw,
Throw
it.
it
There's
in.
2 drawers on the
Yeah.
bottom of my fridge. One's vegetables, one's fruit. That's it.
It doesn't matter. It would piss you off if the wrong item got into the wrong drawer.
I like my fruits and vegetables compartmentalized
them-
in their own drawers.
You don't like them commingling.
I don't like the celery mixing with my,
She
my
actually
fruit,
has celery in her house. I don't have celery.
I
in
have
my house.
celery.
Yeah, I don't have
I just
celery.
want
Carrots and celery.
Well, because when I make my
I
tuna,
have zucchini.
I like to
Yeah, a
put
little
in
crunch.
celery and red onion and then a little lemon. I make good tuna.
You know, you got to put. What do you put on your tuna?
I like tuna.
Just that's it.
Oh, mayo.
I don't use mayo.
What do you use? Mustard?
Not mayo.
Olive oil.
Just olive oil?
Mhm. And the other, and a couple of them.
So then you buy tuna in oil then?
yeah, I do.
I buy water.
I buy water. I buy water.
I don't buy neither.
Albacore. What the fuck is albacore?
I don't
It's
know
a
what
type of
albacore is.
tuna.
Yeah, it's a type
Solid
of tuna.
white tuna in albacore.
Albacore.
I'm like, oh, it's an albacore.
Hey, you know what Charlie says?
How come there's nothing else that's in albacore except tuna?
I don't know.
What
Mm,
the fuck is albacore?
right.
Somebody call
I
in.
thought,
and
it was
tell us.
I thought it's a type of fish, albacore. Isn't it a type
It says
of tuna
in
fish?
albacore.
Ah.
Unless that's an island.
Look up albacore. Isn't it a type of fish?
Albacore? I think it is.
I think so too.
It's like Jessica Simpson when she said that
Am I allowed to use Wikipedia, Bobby, or is that
Ri-
against
Rich,
the rules
Rich has
here?
all the answers.
Is this,
Go for it, Rich.
well, if I use Wikipedia, Bobby, I want to put a disclaimer.
everything I look up.
If somebody is out there
Wikipedia.
doing a book
It's the
report
first
on
thing that
albacore
comes
right
out.
now, do not
First thing
take
that comes
this.
up when you look something up is Wikipedia. So
That's
what
gospel.
the fuck?
Right.
It's gospel.
Albacore, known also as the longfin tuna, is a species of
There you
tuna
go. I was right.
of the order of Scombiformes.
Scumba. I like that.
Scombriformes. Scombifor. I never heard of that. It's found in
Scombiformes.
temperate and tropical waters.
So is albacore the better
Type
tuna?
of tuna.
It's a type of tuna.
The
That's
scum-
another question.
Okay, I like to eat tins of tuna.
How many types of tuna are there?
See, I didn't know. I didn't know there was all kinds of tuna.
I knew.
There's chicken tuna, chicken of the sea. Jessica Simpson. She actually said that.
Oh my God.
Let's see. Albacore and yellowfin are fantastic game fish, both good for eating. If you want the bigger of the two catches, go for yellowfin.
I don't know if I've ever actually known I was eating yellowfin.
Yellowfin is a big sushi type fish.
I'm out.
Yeah.
I want my
You don't
food
like
cooked.
sushi?
Me
I want my
too.
food cooked.
Oh,
No,
really?
I only do California roll.
Oh man, California roll. It's not even fish.
I know.
It's like rice and avocado.
That's it.
Perfect.
Right, exactly.
Ugh,
Give me the extras. Don't give me the
That's
fucking
you
raw
don't know
fish.
what you don't know what you're missing.
Raw fish?
Listen to me.
Yeah.
My sister
What am
made
I,
me
a
delicious.
dog, a
taste-
bird? What am I?
No, it's delicious and it's good for
My
you.
sister made me taste a
It's
piece
good.
of
It
sushi.
is. It's healthy.
It tasted like Desitin. It was disgusting. I don't know
What?
what she gave me. A piece of freaking
Well, it
sushi.
depends on what you got.
I don't know what she gave me, but it was nasty.
All right, couple of things I don't like. I don't like the eel. Okay, eel has like a real
Hasn't even
funky
occurred
taste
to
to
me
it.
to try.
Ew.
Yeah, I've tried it, but it just has an off taste that I guess you gotta.
I don't want-
It's almost
I'll
like
eat-
eating a sardine.
I'm not eating anything that starts with 2 vowels. No way.
Is that against your grammar policy?
Oh my God.
You'll
Your
fuck off.
punctuation
I'm out.
policy of
There's
Bobby
got to be a
Ends?
consonant in the
Oh
first 2
my
letters.
Right. If the first 2 letters are vowels, I'm
That's
out.
hysterical.
What about Aaron Judge? You don't like him?
I would like him, but I won't want him on my plate.
Or Aaron Rodgers? For that
I'm
matter.
out.
All right.
There's clams.
Oh, there's some delicious sushi though,
No,
like crab or spicy
I like
tuna.
crab.
but I like it cooked.
But I want it
Oh.
cooked.
I like my lobster
But it-
tail cooked.
It's like raw clams. I don't like raw
Don't
clams.
mean
I don't
like
like
baked
raw
clams.
clams.
Baked
Why don't
clams.
you like raw clams? It's
Right.
healthier.
Do you like
Well,
mussels?
forget about healthy. I don't like the texture of it.
Oh, it's a texture
Tastes
thing.
like
Texture
a balloon.
thing.
Do you like mussels?
Tastes like phlegm. It feels
Yeah.
like phlegm.
Yeah.
Feels like you just coughed your head off and
Yeah.
you got the big
Or
phlegm.
raw oysters. I've
No,
eaten
but-
them, but I wouldn't order them.
All right, so you have certain criteria for what you have. It can't be phlegmy.
Do you like mussels?
Right. Can't be phlegmy.
Mussels?
Love mussels.
You like mussels?
like mussels.
So what's
Cooked.
wrong? Cooked again.
Cooked
Cooked.
mussels.
So your thing is
Steamed.
the not cooked.
I don't like things not cooked.
No.
Well, why? It's just like cold.
Do you eat steak tartare?
Yes.
No,
Really?
Food
Yes.
must be cooked.
Wow.
The caveman rubbed 2 sticks
As
together
a kid, I used to
just
eat raw
to fucking
chop
cook
meat.
the food so they don't get sick.
Wow.
Did you ever eat raw chop meat as a kid?
Negative.
I did.
I did.
I think
all the
I brought
time.
this up last week.
All the time. My mother used
But
to
I
have
used
to
to get
push me
smacked.
away.
I get hit with the wooden spoon.
Well, she did. She's like, "I'll give you a little."
What are you
I'm not
doing?
giving you a lot. You get salmonella in
I
your
remember
stomach.
my
you know?
mom-
Salmonella,
because I remember my
you
mom-
get E. coli.
Right.
Making the meatballs, right?
Yeah.
She used to take. She used to go like this, and then she'd spit it out in a napkin just to make sure that it
Right,
was flavored
just to
right.
taste
No,
it,
we
yeah.
didn't eat raw meat.
No, I ate it. I mean,
Your
it wasn't
mother-
a lot.
wait,
it was like
wait.
a little.
Let's go backtrack. Did your mother put that back?
No,
In-
I said she spit. I said she spit it in a napkin.
Did it go back in the bowl?
She's like,
with
wow.
I don't want to waste it,
She's
Teresa.
like,
No.
she's like gnawing on a big wad
No.
of fucking
I told you,
chop
she spit it in a napkin.
blows
No.
in the bowl.
I remember watching it and I go, "What are you doing that for?" She said, "You just got to make sure it's seasoned
She'd
right."
be like, "This is how you make the bread a sauce. When you put it, make it nice and soft. To go in the meatball, you put it in your mouth for about 5 minutes.
It's okay.
Blow it
We
back
are
in.
family here.
Hey, we are.
It's okay.
It's a family.
Don't
What?
worry about
What?
it.
You skeeve me?
That's not bad. Yes, Michelle Asta says the albacore is the longfin tuna.
All right,
And
Michelle,
also
thank
says
you.
hello.
Hi, girl.
I like my albacore.
Oh,
So it's oil, but it says in oil.
oil.
But then it says in albacore though.
No, it doesn't say in. It
What do
says
you mean
albacore
Oh,
tuna.
All right. You're right.
right.
This is correct. Amundo.
I was gonna say it's not gonna say that on the can, is it?
No.
I don't know.
No, it says
First of all, cans
made
of
with
tuna-
albacore.
I used to be able to make 2
Correct.
sandwiches
Yes.
with a fucking can of tuna fish. Now I can only make 1.
Of course. Yeah, made with albacore.
Yes.
$1.99 at Target for a little can.
Fucking tuna
They
is
used
a
to be
great buy.
99 cents.
I
Well,
was
as
gonna
a
say,
kid,
probably
they
used to
were
be
39 cents.
39,
And then they
yeah.
were
Right.
99
Right, you
cents.
get like 3 for $1.
now they're
Right.
two for something.
Well, that's Bumblebee. Starkist you get for $1.50.
I used to love bumblebee,
I like Bumblebee.
Oh, but see-
Bumblebee.
I love
Do you like chicken
bumblebee,
sea? Chicken and sea?
bumblebee.
Oh no, that's the regular. So
I'm
albacore
not
is
a f-
$1.99. Regular
I like
is
Bumblebee.
the non-albacore would be $1.59.
Oh,
So albacore is more expensive.
Oh, definitely.
Right. It's
Better quality.
I thought it was the
Yeah.
juice it was in.
That's so funny.
I don't know. But the whole thing is chicken of the sea, they fillet by hand. So ask any tuna you happen to see, what's the best tuna? Chicken of the sea. All right.
Really?
Bumblebee tuna was the other one. I think bumblebee tuna is the cheaper cut, if I remember correctly.
Did Starkist have a limit?
Starkist doesn't like people with
Starkist.
good
Charlie.
taste.
Yeah,
That was Charlie.
Charlie.
Starkist want tunas that taste good.
Yeah,
Sorry,
Charlie the tuna.
Do you remember
Sorry,
Mr.
Charlie
Whipple?
was the greatest
Sorry,
ad campaign ever.
Sorry, Charlie. You're
So,
right.
I'm sorry, Charlie. The
Sorry,
best casing
Charlie.
tuna. Yes.
You remember Mr. Whipple?
Me, Charlie.
Mr. Starkist
don't want tunas with good taste. Starkist want tunas that taste good.
Of course.
Sorry,
you
Charlie.
remember that. You know who's still
Only
around?
the best tasting tuna gets to be Starkist.
How do you remember these slogans?
Because I was a TV addict as a child.
That's what happens.
You know, Produce Pete is still around
Yes,
Produce
God
Pete.
bless
doing
him.
segments. I saw
Love
him this weekend.
Love him.
Yeah, I didn't know he was still around.
He's great.
I don't even know he existed.
You didn't know Produce
What?
Pete?
The fuck is Produce?
Oh, come on.
Produce Pete
From
has
Channel
been around
4?
forever.
Guy's been
Oh,
around
on
like
the
50
news.
years.
On
Yes.
the news, yes.
he
The
gives
news guy.
tips how to,
You're talking
how
about a
to-
commercial. Or
Oh,
something.
no.
how to pick a good grapefruit.
And yes,
what
I
to
remember
look for,
Mr. Whipple.
and Mr. Whipple.
Oh, yes.
Ladies, please don't
Stop
squeeze the
squeezing
shaman. Great ad campaign.
Now you got those freaking
Another good one.
bears. You got the
For
shaman
the worst
bears
fucking
now.
toilet paper there is. Breaks apart. My father goes like this to my mother. He goes, "Don't buy this Charmin anymore." She goes, "Why? It's good." He goes, "No, it doesn't. It breaks apart in your ass." That's a good family moment.
There you go. Not too much information.
So, you know what really pisses me off? The 1,000 sheets of the 1,000
Scott's.
Scott's bullshit. No one uses one slab
No.
of fucking toilet
One square?
paper.
Right.
No.
You get 1,000
I
sheets
need
of
like
crap.
six squares minimum to start the job.
You know, my father says, "You know how your mother
Even
uses the
consider.
toilet paper? She goes like this. She pulls it wherever it stops,
Oh, that's me.
and she takes."
If I have to wrap it around my hand a couple of times, that's fine.
That's
I
funny.
do not believe that they even have those separations and the perforations in there at one square like this.
The
the fuck are you gonna
perforations are
do with
now
that?
like a wave. It's not a straight across.
I wouldn't
anymore.
know.
No, it depends on.
I rip
Yeah.
when I need. And I go to City Field and they got these little fucking flaps. This little silver flap is supposed to be classy over the top of the fucking thing. So
Oh, that's to tear it off.
it doesn't ineffective.
What do you mean ineffective? You pull up and tear it off.
And I don't even want to get into this debate, but toilet paper is supposed to go over the top, not under the bottom. But anyway,
Oh, there's.
I
a
agree with
debate.
that. It is definitely over
I'm
the
an
top.
under girl. You're an over guy.
it's a
Under.
woman thing.
I'm just crazy.
I'm an under girl.
I don't know what you
Got to go over the top.
Who says?
That's
I
ridiculous. I say too.
Google that.
No, there's
What,
never
are the
gonna be an
what does
answer.
the toilet
It's gonna be
company tell
50-50.
you?
You don't
to
want
do?
I don't want my paper resting against the wall. No, I want it over the
My
top,
paper doesn't rest against the wall.
and I can rip it easy. That way, I have to reach under. Fuck out of here with that. I go to a house that has it, I flip it.
That's just
I go to someone's house and I fucking
You
flip
change
their
it.
toilet
You
paper.
flip it?
I flip their fucking toilet
That's
paper,
funny.
and then they can flip their shit when I'm leaving. After I leave, but I'm never admitting I did it.
Here we go.
There we go.
Listen, the source is Google, so I'm
Over,
going to put
under.
a disclaimer out there in case anybody's doing a book report on toilet paper. Down. The answer to the question, which direction should a roll of toilet paper face? The answer, once and for all, is down, so that the papers rolls over the top of the roll towards the floor.
Top of the row.
Top of the roll. Over the top of the roll towards the floor.
Correct.
Not under,
To me, it's
so it
listen to this.
hangs and drags
This is
on the
why
floor. And gets
women like it
disgusting.
backwards. I'm sorry, Michelle. I know she's watching, and I think she's brilliant. However, this person on my right, who flips the toilet paper the other way, it's a woman thing.
Mm.
It's a woman thing. Logic has to come into play here. Logic has to come into play. Logically, the toilet paper should flip over the top. That's it. A roll of paper towels. You put your paper towels under the bottom too.
My paper.
Ah!
My paper towels.
They're on that thing on the
stand.
spindle?
Yes.
Yeah, fuck that. That kills the whole argument.
Yeah, there you go.
All right, do you have it ripped to the right or the left? Ah!
Whichever way you can read
Nope.
bounty.
It's got to roll this way.
Whichever
Okay.
way you can read bounty.
Good. That comes over the top. If you flipped it the other way on the roll, it would look like shit.
Okay, Here's an argument against your underhand, by the way,
No.
Teresa.
Uh-oh.
When the roll is placed with the underhand, meaning under the roll, the user's hands come into contact with
With the
toilet
wall.
with the toilet paper more often, which increases the risk of spreading germs.
Correct. You are going to hit the bottom of the toilet
Right.
paper if you don't rip the whole
You're coming
thing.
into more contact with
It's
the
just a
toilet paper.
logic thing. I'm sorry. It's logic. It's a common
a
sense
thing.
logic thing.
Huh?
I don't care what anybody thinks about this, and I don't want to hear the other argument. I know what it should be. I'm
I wonder
sorry.
if
I'm
anybody
sorry.
is out there listening that has the
Go check
If you're
your
an
bathroom.
over or
Check
under,
your
let
bathroom.
us know.
Fight
Well,
against the unders.
if you're
Fight
an under,
against the
I'd like
unders.
to hear an under
Rebel.
argument. Give me
Rebel.
give
There
me
is no under argument.
a rebuttal.
I can see a short person wanting that.
If I may chime in,
Oh, boy.
Bobby
I,
Lucero wants to chime in.
I don't-
I used to be an under for the majority of my
You
life.
converted.
Converted
But
under.
I saw the
converted-
wrong in your ways.
And this is the reason why I converted to an over is because in this bathroom here with all the people in the general public, one day I said to myself, you know what? It doesn't make sense to have it under because it's against the wall and people's hands are grabbing the
Thank
paper
you.
and the wall.
More germs.
And then I converted to an over and now I am a full-blown over.
The same thing that happens to
Guess
people
what every hotel does?
over.
Over.
And that's what I go by too. I had this argument. I brought kids in the bathroom. I was like, come here. Come here. Look at the way they hung it.
Mhm.
My daughter swears that it should go the other way.
We should take a poll.
And she puts it in the bathroom. And first of all, honestly, I don't even want it on any fucking roll. I put it on the fucking radiator. Right there. Take it, put it in my hands, hold it, put it back down. My roll. Nobody else is using my roll. That's it. My
roll.
My roll.
That's it.
Use your own toilet paper.
Use your
Bring
own.
your own fucking toilet paper.
Get out of my house. All right. Why'd you just leave? I know you're my daughter and all, but you have to leave. All right?
Time to
I'm
go.
That's the
sorry.
bathroom upstairs.
It's time to go.
You want to put the rolls on the other way? Go upstairs.
I can put up with a lot, but this
Yeah, this is draw the line.
this is a deal
Draw
breaker.
the line moment here. I don't know. I feel bad.
Well,
You know, you get very critical. You start telling people that they're stupid for doing what they do, but they are. And you can't help it.
people don't like that.
They don't like being told they're stupid. And I don't like being told I'm stupid. Nobody likes to be told they're stupid. Sometimes I do stupid things.
Well, a lot of people do stupid things. You
What are
know,
you gonna
some
If I see somebody prove to me that there's a better way, I'll definitely listen.
there's prosecutors in this country that have affairs with other people and then hire them for high-paying
I've
jobs.
heard about that.
Yes,
Yeah, I heard that goes on.
yes. He actually spoke out today for the first time, Mr. Wade, after
Really?
getting
Oh, really? What
thrown
did
off
he
the.
say?
He said that workplace romances are as American as apple pie,
Oh, that's a good answer.
and it
Thank you,
happened
'cause
to the, it happened to the
fit.
two of us.
Thank you, Mr. Clinton. The party of Clinton.
Well, that was his speaking out.
I might not have had sex with that woman, Miss Lewinsky,
You may not have.
but she was of age, 21.
So, by the way, Bobby, your predictions are coming true. Rangers win today, fifth
That was a good
playoff game
game.
in a row. It was a very good game. They hung on for that win.
I
You know,
had
the
it on.
Rangers didn't have a shot on goal in the last 10 minutes of the game.
They didn't need
Wow.
to.
Not true.
No,
I
they couldn't.
disagree with that.
I
That was annoying the crap out of me. I'm like, you have to get in to get a shot on goal. You got to
They
get
were
on the
just-
offensive
They were
end.
playing Islander hockey there.
They were. And I'm like,
That's prevent-
this is how the games get tied. They
Right.
scored the 4-3,
Yeah,
and I'm like, here it comes because we're not.
yeah. The Islanders
know,
play that defensive.
We're
role.
playing that defensive bullshit.
To me, you got to keep aggressive the whole game. That's the way I would play.
You need or at least, listen, I don't mind it. You're going to slant more defensively because you have a lead. I get it, but you can't go full bore,
They're going to win
Just,
the cup. I'm telling you.
just defensive.
They're winning the cup.
Well, we
And
shall
and
see.
I wish
but
Graz was here
they
so
win,
I could tell
they win
him how.
game one.
I want him to explain to me how good the Mets really are.
Oh, is that what you want now?
Remember, he was telling me they're going to make the playoffs.
Well,
again?
yes, and the Mets have been doing,
They're 2 games under 500 again.
again. But listen, long season.
It is a long season, but it's going to get worse. See, the whole point is this starting pitching is not that good. And what's his name had a bad game today.
Mm-hmm.
Severino. And
Did he
this
have
guy
that game today?
Hauser. Yeah, well, he gave him 4 runs. But Hauser is not the real deal here. I mean, maybe he'll turn into something better. He'll get better as the season goes on. But usually, through my experience, guys usually decline as the season gets hotter, especially pitching. Pitching gets worse as the season goes on if you're not doing well. So if you're not doing well in April and May as a pitcher,
Right.
where it's colder and the hitters are not as sharp. Wait till they liven up in July and August.
Yeah.
So you're going to get tattooed. So I have a hard time with this. I really do. This
Well,
pitching's
yeah,
there.
I mean,
and Diaz does not have the heat that he had before. He gave up the game tying run today.
Did he blow the save?
He blew the save the other day.
The other day.
Yeah.
Yep. Well, listen, you're making your argument at the good time. The Mets have lost 3 games, right? 3 in a row. 3-7
And
over the
pretty
last
soon that
10.
trumpet thing's going to be embarrassing.
Yeah. 3-7 over the last 10 is not.
He gets his ass kicked.
Yeah, it's definitely not good. You're down there with Miami. Now, I tell you who's not stopping is the Orioles.
Orioles are good.
The Orioles are good. The Orioles are good again, and I don't see that slowing down anytime soon. But
Speaking of birds,
Tampa Bay down at the bottom of the division with the Blue Jays, which is a little surprising.
I don't see that lasting though. I think that Tampa Bay just beat the Mets.
They're one under 500.
Yeah, but they were 3 under a couple of days ago. So they're coming back. They'll be all right.
Yeah, but you're 35 or so games into the season by now. But we'll see with the little Mets. I don't know what Mr. Graz is going to make an argument there. It's going to be tough to argue.
I'm
with
not.
this
You know
right now.
what? And I talked about this earlier too. And sorry, we're going to start losing our 3 listeners because
Yes,
I'm talking
'cause
about
we're going to
baseball.
talk about baseball.
And he'll call in because of that. But Pete
Well,
Alonso
Lou and
cannot
Mike
continue
Bottle
to
stick
hit
around.
218. I'm sorry. This is 2 years in a row now. And all the home runs are great, and the RBIs are very nice, but they're not. You're not on base for anybody. You're not helping anybody else in the lineup.
Yeah.
You got to be on base.
Mhm.
You got to hit some doubles. You got to get on base for somebody else. You can't hit 218 and pop your 7 home runs every once in a while. Get the fuck out of here. That's not how you make a winning team. It's not how you do it. You know, Yankee fans are getting fed up with Aaron Judge right now. The way he's
They are.
yeah, but
Aaron Judge got thrown out of the game yesterday.
Yeah, he did.
See
That was funny.
I did too. I mean, for what? For saying bullshit. That was calling the call. That's what he said.
He didn't even turn around and say it to the guy.
He didn't turn
walked
around.
away.
He didn't say it to him.
Did it kind of classy, but I don't
did.
like the way the Yankees really go out of their way to defend this guy like he's godly.
Well, it's the
Yeah,
captain
stop.
of the team. I mean, I don't know if you
They
know,
could've
but you're
just
going
said,
to
you
come
know
out.
what? He said
You know,
what he
Aaron
said.
Boone's going to come out.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, he comes
Judgy.
out on a normal
Judgy
day.
got thrown out for handled it the right way, Judgy. Don't call me Judgy.
No, he went back at him after he got thrown. He turned and went back.
Well, they
And got his. Yeah, you got to get your 2 cents after that.
But the point is, it was probably stupid, but
But come on,
umpires are getting ridiculous.
they are horrible. There's
Terrible.
some of these guys are terrible,
It's
and I
bad.
feel bad for the player.
You know what's going to happen because of this shit? They're going to come in with the zone, the strike zone automated.
No, I don't want that.
I don't either.
I just want a better umpire. I just want an umpire
Angel
that's going to
Hernandez
call.
should not be allowed to do a game again.
No, he shouldn't.
He should be doing T-ball.
And what? Forget T-ball. He shouldn't be doing anything. He should go sit on a beach somewhere. The guy's made enough money in his life. Okay, he's a very famous person. He could go write a book
I guess there's no
and make $10 million.
there's no,
You know, just go. leave.
retirement mandatory like retirement age for them.
No, we don't have it for
No.
the president. Why would we have him for an umpire?
Yeah,
Okay.
you know. Mike Bod is also done with McNeil,
I can't stand him.
so he's right on board with you.
I can't stand him. He looks like he's playing. Sometimes looks like he's playing tennis. And sometimes he looks like he's playing. And
Golfing.
sometimes he looks like he's
Golfing.
playing pitch and putt.
Golfing.
Sometimes it looks like he's playing pitch and putt, where he takes that little short swing to get onto the green.
Right.
That's what he looks like. He flies open. He thinks I think he wants to try to hit like Ichiro, but it's not working for him. And everything's soft. Everything's a flare. Everything's a slow ground ball, a rolled over, or a flare to left, or no good.
You're not going to hit like Ichiro
No.
because you're not Ichiro.
No.
That's why.
No.
And you're not as flexible as he is.
He's just
Or
not as
he was.
talented.
He was very
You're
talented.
not-
He's still playing.
Jeff McNeil,
Ichiro is still pitching.
he lost it. This guy.
Yeah.
Him, Nimmo doesn't float my boat either anymore. I'll tell you, he got in love with the home run. He's supposed to be an on base guy. His on base percentage isn't horrible, but he's not hitting for any average either. McNeil, Alonso's
Judge.
218.
Judge is like 188.
Lindor's hitting 208,
I mean, you know.
204, whatever the hell he's hitting. Come on, this is a weird lineup. This is abysmal, as a guy I know used to say. It's abysmal.
Really? Abysmal.
Yeah,
That's a little rough.
it's abysmal.
I mean, abysmal is like you're the White Sox. you're like 4-32. You know,
I
that's
bet
your
they got
record.
somebody hitting
And-
300 on their team, though.
Do they?
I bet they do.
I don't know about that.
It's abysmal.
It's abysmal. Well, there are some, you know. Oh, Judge is sorry. He's at 220 right now.
Cranking, raking.
Yeah, but Glaber's at 220. Stanton's 226. I mean, you know, you want to talk about the Yankee lineup, but I mean, not that you put everything on average. Juan Soto's got the best average at 316 right now.
The Yankees' greatest move is getting Juan Soto.
Could be. Could be right now. Now are you going to keep
He's
him?
loving it there. He's not going anywhere. He's staying.
I thought he was staying when he came here only because I think he wants to find a home somewhere.
Yeah, I think
You know what I mean?
4 teams in his first 8 years. is a
First,
little much.
you know, we're jumping around here. Let me, you know, I got to
That's a
stay
little
somewhere.
much.
Right.
But I think he has found his home here. The right field in Yankee Stadium is beautiful for him.
Yeah.
Knowing
Fly
that,
balls.
knowing
home
that the fans in New York love him now, it's gonna work. He's got Judge in the lineup with him. Judgy.
Judgy. Is that what he called him? Judgy?
Judgy.
I don't like that. I do not like that at all.
I don't either.
What is, let's see. You want Alonso's?
He's hitting 217 or 18. He's got 7 home runs.
206.
He's down to 206. He must have another.
According to MLB.com, Mets/stats. Pete Alonso, 206. Lindor, 207. Marte, 274.
cranking.
Your DH is 186, Mr. Stewart.
Yeah, he's become the guy in the Phillies.
Beatty, 269. Nimmo, 221. Alvarez, 236. Beta, 278.
Bader. The one guy
Bader.
who we thought wasn't going to hit is the only one that's probably getting a
The only
couple
one
of
that's in.
hits.
Vientos, 429, but he doesn't have a ton of at-bats.
He's not even up anymore.
Yeah. Martinez, 267. Who else? Nobody else really notable.
And
One-
Alvarez is out for 2 months.
2 months. That's not going to help anybody.
Broke his thumb.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, rounding first base.
Broke his thumb rounding first base.
Put his hand down. Stumbled.
That's rough.
Yeah, that's rough. That's a Met thing.
That's a thing.
Running the bases, you break a thumb.
By the way, it's exactly 6 months until the presidential election, in case anybody's
know,
keeping
scary.
track.
Wow.
Yes. So
They have 6 more months to
put
figure
your-
out how they're going to steal this one.
tighten your belt, folks. It's going to be a little bit of a ride.
Oh,
for the next 6
fasten the
months.
seatbelts.
Fasten the seatbelts. You're going for a little ride. 11:11 p.m. here on the old radio dial, and I guess no Graz.
No Graz.
No
Yeah.
Graz.
We've been Grazless.
He said 10:45 to 11:15 or 11, and
Like promise.
yeah,
That's fine.
we're,
we
we're,
went Grazless tonight.
we have been without Graz.
Sans Graz.
Listen, everybody, shout out on Facebook. What did you think as being Grazless tonight? I bet people didn't like it. I'm guessing they
Why
miss
would they
him.
not like it?
Well, because they miss him.
Did you miss him?
Did I miss him? Well, listen, the poll is not for me; it's for the listeners.
No, he's sorely missed. Well, there's something about him that brings up the word sore to me. But he's he's integral part of the program here. He's probably sitting with Erica right now going, fuck him.
He's cursing at the radio
Yeah,
currently.
driving her car.
If you really.
But no, I thought we did a great job tonight.
Oh, I did too. I just
As
Those
wondered
of
if
you who
anybody missed
chime in,
Graz.
we have a table sitting next to us set up with Paradise coffee mugs that's gathering dust for the last few weeks. So I was just wondering if we could sit at that table and drink coffee with the three of us. It would have been nice.
We learned a lot about tuna tonight.
We learned a lot about tuna,
We did.
and
eggs.
eggs,
And eggs.
birds.
A lot of eggs.
A lot of birds tonight.
Mhm.
6 million years for the
This
eggs.
show is called For the Birds.
6 million.
When a bird shits on your car.
Bird shit.
That's
Shit
how
on the
the,
windshield.
that's how the egg
Bird shit
thing
on the
started,
windshield.
right? Because the bird shit on your car
Yep.
handle
Yeah.
on your door.
Yeah.
That's how we started with the eggs.
I'm still waiting for a flying chicken over my house.
Flying chicken.
Why do you want a flying chicken?
I think they have wings and they should be flying over my
Nah,
house.
they don't. Mm-mm.
I don't know if that's going to happen.
I don't think so either.
No, I don't think it works that way.
But
Uh,
I had fun. You had fun tonight?
Yeah.
I had a good time.
For the great and powerful
Yeah, fuck that. I hate
Bobbins.
Yeah.
What song do you want to close out with, Bobby? Because I know you don't want to close out with the garage song, so I'm
No,
going
I
to give
hate that
you
song.
free reign of. You want some Ozzy? You want some Sabbath? You want
How
some?
about the chicken dance?
You want the chicken dance?
No, that's okay.
Do you want the egg song?
There is
want-
an egg
Do
song.
you want a song about eggs? can
I
try
am
and
the
find one.
Eggman.
I am the
I am
Eggman.
the walrus. Cuckoo-ca-choo. Experts, choking smokers. Don't you think the Joker laughs at you? See how they fly like pigs from a star. See how they snarl. I'm flying. Woo!
You know, you should come here on a Friday night
Semolita
and
Belcher.
do karaoke, Bobby.
Dripping from a dead dog's eye.
You need to come here on a Friday night and sing.
All right. I will.
Okay.
Pick me up.
All right. Pick you up. You got to pass me to get here.
I will. I will. But anyway, you know, it was good. Tonight was fun.
This Friday I
It was
can't
fun.
come, but I'll be in Philly.
Philly.
Philly on Friday.
Philadelphia
Philly.
Freedom.
What are you doing down there?
Oh no! There must be a premiere.
My friend
Is Raina Grown going to be there?
My friend Renee, my beautiful friend Renee, owns Rims Cafe, and he has a big birthday bash every year. Last year he did the Guinness Book of World Record longest cannoli. This year he's doing creme brulee, and a lot of my friends are going down from Gravesend, and
Oh, yeah, we.
you know,
The Gravesend crowd.
Gravesend crowd, and
He's gonna make the world's
all my
record
other friends are gonna go.
biggest
so I'm happy
box
to
of
see them.
Entenmann's donuts.
No, I don't think so.
That's not a donut. I wouldn't even call that a donut.
I don't know.
And listen, donut is the smallest font on this box.
You're right. You're absolutely right.
Okay.
Yep. You're
8
right.
rich
100%.
frosted and little 6-point font donuts.
Yeah.
It's not a donut.
8 rich frosted donuts.
Donuts.
If you didn't know.
And that's why, because this
We're
isn't a
calling these
donut.
donuts.
And they're not classic anymore.
No, this is a pile of preservatives, which is a paragraph long, next to 2 words called sugar and flour.
Those are the only words we recognize.
Those are the only words you
That's-
recognize.
that's
Everything else
very-
on this whole paragraph is a chemical.
Wow.
And 290 calories
No,
per
thank you.
donut.
Nobody's making it to 100 eating that stuff.
No. They don't have to embalm you if you eat those.
Eat some eggs over at Mitchell's instead. Over easy.
Over easy at
All right.
Mitchell's.
We got to thank everyone. Get out of here.
All right, let's go. Thank these 2 people
11:16.
right here,
Mom
Teresa's
and
parents.
Dad. Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Mom and Dad, from Teresa Farrell. Greg D. Filippo, Taz the Resident
Greg
Honest,
D.
Ann Rothney, Fran Gatto, Jeff Bosey, Anthony Grazia Day tuning in tonight, gets a mention. Charles LaRosa, Top Notch Limo, Mike Nicolia, Mike Bott, Feel Better Mike Bott, recovering a little bit. Lou Ferriola, Kathy Davies, Panaccio, Michelle Asta, Rich Ivorone. Graz is calling in. Here comes the phone call. And you shut up. And we had 80 more. So go scratch.
How much?
What do you want?
You scratching your goddamn happy Green Easter.
Sorry, 44 more. I was close. 44. Thank you. Thank you. for that. I am the Graz.
I am the grouse of day.
Cuckoo,
Go
cuckoo.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello?
What do you want? We got to go.
I'm pulling in 10 seconds.
You're pulling in 10 seconds.
Listen, we're out of
It's
here. It's
11:17.
11:17.
Bobby's standing
We're
here
2
with a
minutes
hammer.
over.
Right.
I'm pulling
If
in.
we have authorization from the great and powerful Bobby Sarah.
Could this be like soccer? We have an extra bonus.
Oh, do we have extra time?
Bonus 6 minutes.
Bobby, is there any extra time on the limo talk?
Yeah, we'll give Grubbs 5 minutes.
Ooh.
It's going to take him 4. Just get out of the car.
From the time he gets in the studio,
Hey,
he's
you
got
can't take
5
it back.
minutes.
Just get out of the car. Fucking idiot.
He's still in it. What'd I say?
I don't know.
You said something he didn't like.
Oh, there's a first.
What do you mean, Bob?
Bob.
Which Bob?
You want me, Bob. Bob, you want me.
You want me on that wall?
You need me on that
You
wall.
Well, we're blocking the whole.
Come on, hurry up. I'm fixing your microphone.
All right, goodbye.
Goodbye.
See? Wasted time. See?
He comes in.
Unless he's walking and talking at the same
I'm
time.
walking.
Mike is on.
Mike is hot.
Run here.
Ready to
Mike
go.
is hot.
You're on here. Get these out of here. It's a mess.
I'll put them in the kitchen. Someone will eat them.
donuts.
The birds won't even eat those. Thank you.
It is on.
No, they're delicious.
Hello.
They're a
Check,
real
check.
treat.
1, 2.
I had a piece. You know what? Every time he has gotten involved here, we've come to a low,
Yes.
Yes, you're right.
Yes.
We've hit a wall.
and
Yep.
we just hit
Why?
another one.
Why is that?
See, we were
I don't know.
ending
Why
on
did
a
we
high
I know.
note.
We just like stopped talking,
we were
waiting for him
ending
to
on
walk in.
such a high note.
We did. I just thanked everybody and
Oh, I heard a door.
yeah.
I heard a door.
Oh,
he
here
is
he
the
is.
speed bump. He
Hey,
is the
look.
president. Goo
Goo,
goo
goo,
goo.
I'm fucking bird shit. I'm a speed bump. What the fuck? You talking about eggs tonight? What
Yes,
else
we
did I
Eggs.
miss?
talked about eggs.
Look,
Oh, a lot of egg
A
talk.
lot of people don't.
Sushi.
Did you run
Yes.
in the rain?
No, I listen. She had her daughter's coming home from the University of Tampa. She's her year's over with, so she's coming with luggage. We had the kids sitting in
You
the
came
back.
in with luggage.
Yeah, and I
Bag-
came.
Baggage.
I'm telling you, man, she had a lot of luggage. It was on top of her and everything else. And
You were on top of her.
yeah, so
Alright.
she says hello.
Hi, Erica.
She says she'd like to come in and say hello to you guys. She said, "Oh, I see Teresa's back." I go, "Yeah, I didn't invite her this week, but that's okay. She's allowed in anytime she wants." I'm kidding, Tere. Tomorrow night, 8
She
o'clock.
brought donuts.
Yeah, but I heard you guys complaining that
No,
they were
because they're
shit.
stuck
Some
together.
assembly
But
required.
why is
We don't know. They're stuck together. Take the one that's broke in half.
what's up, Rich?
Robbie ate
How are
two
you?
at one time.
Hello, Graz. Those are awful.
No, just take the
Yeah,
whole thing.
I don't suggest eating that.
Look, they're all together, so
They're
that's
stuck.
Go ahead, break a
So
piece off and
Bobby
eat
ate
it. You
it
tell
like
me if
that.
that's
Bobby
a
ate
Eat
it
freaking
like
it
donut.
that.
like that.
all right. Hold on. I'm hungry.
You tell me if that's a
So
donut.
eat it.
Go ahead.
The fuck did you do to that thing?
It's loose. It's like it's gonna crumble in your hand. It's like
Right.
it's not a donut.
Thank you. Thank you.
not. Why,
That's
you
not a donut.
I
like
didn't
your
make them.
haircut.
I thought it tasted like almost like
Do you see this? Look
batter.
at the picture. You see
Yeah.
that?
Yes, it looks.
That's not in there.
that looks spongy.
Yeah, that looks like a cake, like a donut.
First
Is
of all,
is it no sponge?
thank you to
That's not
Bobby.
in there.
Thank you to Bobby Lucero.
That's not
because
in the box.
That's not in the box.
That
That's
did not
false
appear in that
advertising.
box.
It's false advertising.
Yeah, you got a picture. This beautiful picture of this beautiful.
Look
place.
how they get
Look
you.
at that. Look at that.
Yeah.
And then look at this.
Look at
But
that
it's supposed to be the
mess.
size,
Melted
dude.
smash
You just bought that
Hold
tonight.
on.
I bought them.
Break
I
that
just bought
open.
them.
Can I
Break
ask you
that
one
open and
question?
compare.
What's the expiration date
wanna
on that
compare.
box?
That I didn't look at.
Well,
but
look,
I just
well-
bought
Oh,
them.
good
I
Well,
just
look what the
bought them.
expiration
All right,
date is
good
on the
question.
box. First of all, kudos to Bobby Lucero,
What does it
Strong
say?
Island TV, StrongIsland.com,
No,
Paradise
it's on the front.
Studios. Thank you, Bobby,
May 20th.
for letting me hang out with you for about 5 more
May
minutes.
20th.
I appreciate
May
it.
20th, so it's still good.
Yeah, today's the 5th.
Graz, May
What?
20th.
See, there's a problem there.
I think
then.
these are
What?
good.
That's a problem.
It is
That's
a
3
problem.
more weeks of
I
being
think
fresh,
we
and they're selling that
send
thing
them
on the.
back to
A lot of
Entenmann's.
people are complaining they're buying a lot of expired goods on the shelves of supermarkets.
Really?
Yeah.
Look at that.
Yeah.
That's not
Look
what
at
we
that.
got.
Is that what you got?
No, you
No.
didn't get that.
That's not even close.
Did you miss me at all, at least?
Oh, you have deeply missed.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Yeah.
You missed
Sorely
all the
missed.
egg
Big
talk.
time.
How was the egg?
We
talk?
had a really good conversation tonight.
Yeah, we
I
did.
thought.
You did.
It's a-
Very
I
deep.
feel like-
Okay, you ready? Real quick.
I feel
How
like
do you
my
like your
phone
eggs?
just got home from work and I'm explaining my day to
I like
them.
my eggs scrambled,
Yeah,
There
me
you
too.
go.
or I like them now. What's the one with the
That
ham?
explains a lot.
The ham on top of it. When they make
Egg
the
McMuffin.
no
Eggs Benedict?
eggs Benedict. Yes. I
Oh,
like
with the
egg-
hollandaise sauce.
Yes, I like.
Oh, isn't
eggs
Eggs Benedict just boiled egg?
Poached.
No, isn't it like a
poached
egg.
poached
Poached.
egg?
I like
Do
a
you
poached
like
egg too.
What's Eggs
sushi?
Benedict?
I love sushi.
He
Eggs
likes
Benedict
sushi.
is the English muffin
He's a sushi man.
with the egg and the ham
Yep.
and the hollandaise sauce over it.
meat.
Oh, that's good stuff. I didn't know that's what it called.
Yes, that's the Eggs Benedict.
Oh, that's a great shirt you're wearing there, sir.
Oh, yeah. I got
Thank
my-
you.
my-
All right. That's an
Oh.
old time
I
shirt.
wore the
That
City
is.
Field today, by the way.
That's a Taz original.
City Field.
Taz says she misses us a lot and she's coming to New York and she'd like to come on the show. So if you'd like to see Taz, I think she's coming to join us one of these nights
All
before
right,
the
she's
summer's
always
over.
welcome
Fine
here.
by me.
Look, like I told you, Nicolia's back into comedy, which I'm really happy about. He'll be all right. He wants to do the roast if we do the roast, and
You know what's really annoying me right now?
me talk about
Everything you
glasses.
talk. No, forget that.
I talked about this last week.
No, that I'm hearing everything you're saying again in your fucking phone.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. I
Very
apologize.
distracting. I lost a lot of thoughts. I lost several thoughts.
I thought I was hearing.
I had
echo.
ideas
he
that
lost
you
the
fucked up.
thoughts.
I don't know.
Baseball Mets suck. Yankees are doing well, right?
Oh, Mets are going to be
Oh.
good this year.
They're gonna
Yeah.
be fine. What's
How
the
they going to be
problem?
fine? What is fine? You know, if this was last year, they'd be calling for Buck Showalter's head with this
Why?
fucking guy.
No, they were. 0
Yes, they
5.
would've.
No, they wouldn't have.
They would have been all over. Buck is a fucking moron. This and that. Great manager, Buck Showalter. This guy learning on the job.
Okay, but he's learning. He seems to be doing a
I
decent
don't
job.
It's not horrible, but it's just saying he's making the same mistakes Buck did with
Oh.
the same weak lineup.
Okay.
It's the lineup that doesn't hit.
You know what?
And where's Vientos? Sent him down again.
See, I don't understand that because you want to know something. Alonso's really not playing well.
He sucks.
Yeah, we
You,
just-
you right now he sucks, and I don't get it. I mean, like it's his walk year. You think he will want to have a judge?
Oh, he wants to.
But
He wants
He's
to.
just not Aaron Judge.
His on base percentage is 295.
I don't know. Yankees, I think are going to do
We're
well.
having an all-night revival.
Rangers. Did you watch the Rangers?
Yeah.
Did you play this song? I have that song for
They
you,
hung on for that.
Revival. I have the.
I was in the Hyundai Club today, which was great.
Okay.
I got to watch the game a little bit if I wanted to. It was
Stay
pouring
dry.
outside, so I stayed dry. I had the Ranger game on. I had the Met game on, which they blew it in the 9th, 10th inning. And
How'd they blow it in the 9th inning? I saw they scored a run.
Diaz.
He threw a home run pitch. A home run.
I don't know if it was a home run or not, but he gave up the game-tying run, and then the other guy,
He's not the same.
Yeah,
Diaz is not the same.
no, he's like 4 miles an hour lower,
It's not the same.
and people are hitting it.
How you doing? You all right?
Yeah, I'm doing
What brings
nice.
you to our parts tonight? You
Entenmann's-
hanging out with us
Entenmann's
and loving us?
Entenmann's
Yeah.
muffins.
Great.
Thank you.
You coming in next week again?
Sure.
All right, good. I'm letting you.
Got a very, very busy weekend.
I'm enjoying. I have to
Going
say,
to Philly.
you're going to Philly for,
I'll be in
for- you have
Philly
a,
on
you have a movie,
Friday.
right?
She's got a gig.
No, it's Renee's
got a gig.
big party. No, it's a
Renee's
big party.
gig.
How come
And
we
then
don't get invited? to
Saturday,
these
I'm
gigs?
doing Murdered by the Mob.
I-
You guys got to come see this.
I
Saturday,
actually-
Saturday, by the way, I'm getting murdered by the mob.
Are you really? And then Sunday, I'll be here. So there's my weekend.
You said hello, goodbye to everybody.
I did say
Yes,
goodbye to
we
everybody.
Imagine just getting shot at.
What?
Imagine just getting shot at, out of nowhere.
Yeah.
That's people in the mob.
Just they walk up to you in the back of the head, put one
Bada
in the back
bing.
of the head, bada bing. All right, so you got murdered in a mob on Saturday.
Saturday
All
night.
weekend she's getting murdered
Saturday
by the
night.
mob.
Are you
Murdered by the
coming?
Mob.
Are you coming Sunday to
Yeah.
here? All right, it's Mother's Day. Are we good for next week?
It's Mother's Day.
It's Mother's Day.
Yeah. Are you good for next week? I'm coming in because I'm doing everything on Saturday.
I should be done with Mother's Day stuff.
You
by
good
then.
next week?
I'm not a mother.
I know.
I am.
You mother?
I'm a mother.
All right.
You're one mother.
I'm
All right.
one
So
mother.
let me ask you a question before you close out the show.
Yes, sir.
I made this little video, but I didn't play it because I wanted you to be here with it. So
Okay.
maybe we
Oh,
can
yes.
kind of
Yes.
close out the show with it. I'll play it, and we can come back and you can say goodbye.
All right. So I should lower the music here, correct?
Yeah. Well, it'll cut it out anyway. But just to set it up,
What is it
Don't give it
about?
on its own.
What is it about that we're surprising our
set
guests
it up real quick.
at 11:26 at night?
After last week's show, the Dead in the Water show.
Yes,
You know?
yes, he repeats that. I have to wait. I have to
Because-
tell you something.
Go ahead.
The last two shows have blown up on Facebook. You saw that?
Because
Yeah,
I
that's
was
great.
on them.
Yes, yeah, probably. I'll give you that. You're a good luck charm. That's why I don't want you to leave right now until you fucking bomb. You can keep staying.
Oh, okay.
Did you share the show tonight?
My phone died.
Did my other people share the show tonight? And
Uh,
Rodney and everybody.
I think Greg DiFilippo shared the show in Australia because we have a listener here.
No.
Julie Angelina.
No, Julie Angelina is
just
a.
said good morning.
Good morning, Julie. She's
Good
friends
day.
with Dan Romano. We got her from Gov's Radio. So
There you go.
Romano still has legs.
She just
We got people. I got people tuning into shows all over the country, the world, and on the globe.
yes,
I got people tuning in to
Okay.
Dan Romano show
Yes.
and the Limo Talk with Dan Romano.
yes. And Dan, I must say that your birthday's coming up on
the dark
16th.
show.
The
Dan
Dog
Romano.
Show
Your
with
birthday's
Dan
coming up
Romano.
on the 16th.
Formerly the Dan Romano Show.
You're requesting people to come on your show.
I'm
I just want to let
requesting people to come on my
Comedians.
show. The comedians.
Yes.
That, everybody gets paid. We're
Yeah.
going to give them classic frosted Denterman donuts, the home of the preservatives.
yes,
And Dan Romano will give out homemade donuts.
yes.
for
Thank-
Denterman.
Thank you, Pizza Man.
Thank you.
I appreciate it. All right, what do you got for me there, boss?
All right, so I'm
Dan
gonna
Romano.
play the video. As you know, that show took a very depressing turn at one point, and
It
was
did.
It
was
did,
hard
yes.
to
You don't
recover.
have to tell me.
Yeah.
And I had me and Bobby kind of locked eyes, and we both
Yeah.
felt it, and it was just like
Dagger.
So I thought of somebody else who was like one of the biggest ever in radio, who took stuff like that very serious on how things were transitioned, and I just wanted to play it. But you got to
Please.
watch the video. It's not really a video, but you have to watch and listen.
Okay.
All right.
Yes.
Both.
And
Thank you.
you're-
And
Turn
thank you
the
for
music
doing
down.
and thank you for doing extra work for
No
the
problem.
show.
I wanted to start the show with it, but let's just play it.
I
right now.
appreciate it. Thank
All
you.
right, so here we
Thank
go.
you. Maybe I'll throw you an extra 5 and a doobie. Hello.
Now, we're up to our long-distance dedication. And this one is about kids and pets and a situation that we can all understand, whether we have kids or pets or neither. It's from a man in Cincinnati, Ohio. And here's what he writes. Dear Casey, this may seem to be a strange dedication request, but I'm quite sincere, and it'll mean a lot if you play it. Recently, there was a death in our family. He was a little dog named Snuggles, but he was most certainly a part of... Let's go start again. From coming out of the record. Play the record, okay?
I heard
I think I heard.
Please.
here. Goddamn dog.
See, when you come out of those up-tempo goddamn numbers, man, it's impossible to make those transitions. And then you got to go into somebody dying. You know, they do this to me all the time. I don't know what the hell they do it for, but goddamn it, if we can't come out of a slow record, I don't understand it. Is Don on the phone? Okay, I want a goddamn concerted effort to come out of a record that isn't a fucking up-tempo record every time I do a goddamn death dedication. Now, make it, and I also want to know what happened to the pictures I was supposed to see this week. This is last goddamn time. I want somebody to use his fucking brain to not come out of a goddamn record that is that's up-tempo, and I got to talk about a fucking dog dying.
That's fucking awesome.
That is
Thank you.
awesome.
Thank
I've
you.
heard that before.
I've
And that's very Bobby-like.
I've heard that. I've heard that before, but I have to tell you,
I've been doing Casey Kasem
For years.
Yes.
I never heard him like
no,
that.
Really?
I think we played
I've
it.
heard
I
that.
played it for you once at Governors.
Yeah, you
Fuck,
did.
I did.
You did.
I
I was
did.
there. I was
Yeah.
there.
You were there, right? All right, but
Yeah.
you know what? That is so true.
Wow.
Mr. Lucera,
He's
thank you very
That
much.
is cool.
Working
But
hard.
Casey-
for Limo Talk.
That's very
Casey's
good.
coast to coast opinion right there. It was spot on.
Yeah, that's good.
He was
stuff.
spot on because you want to keep it upbeat and you don't want to have people talking about dead dogs. And
Can't have an upbeat record.
Done.
I come out of an upbeat record and you play something like this. Casey Kasem dropping them down.
Oh,
All right.
God.
Listen, we're back next week, so happy Greek Easter to you
Yeah,
and to everybody.
I said
Thank
Buona
you.
Pasco.
Buona Pasco.
Buona Pasco is Italian.
Galapasca.
For this chick right here, she'll be on tomorrow night, 8:00. I'm gonna be.
Oh,
cool.
wait a minute. Hold on
your-
1 second.
Wait,
Vicky from Mitchell's.
yes.
She wrote, "Thank you, Carlo Pasha."
Galapasca. That's Happy Easter. Have a good Easter.
Oh, it's H.A. It's Pasha.
Does Vicky know how many times
That's
you
what I
met?
say. Pascha.
Do you know?
Yeah.
Does,
Pascha.
does Vicky know how many times
Gallo
you
is
mention
good.
Mitchell's every time on this
I
show?
don't know.
You know, maybe we should get Mitchell's to come in one night.
Maybe they
She
could
would.
sponsor the show.
Nah, we don't need any sponsors. Who needs sponsors? You think we need sponsors? Nah,
I don't think
we
so.
Well, they sponsor Valley Stream Baseball Hawks.
All right.
All right, we're getting out of here. For Teresa Farrell,
Good night,
Tea Time
all.
with Teresa, 8:00. Who's on tomorrow night?
It's a surprise.
Really?
She doesn't
Yeah,
know.
because I don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
She's looking for guests.
I'm not walking in and I'm not bringing
I
champagne.
had a cancellation.
Really? This guy's available tomorrow night.
I could bang out a good hour. Yeah.
He probably could do a really good hour.
55?
Yeah.
Good
Come on.
55.
Come on, man. I would like to look forward to seeing you. You
You'd
need
like to look forward.
Yeah, I would look
He's
forward
the
to that.
entrepreneur I had on last
Yeah,
time.
that's-
You know what?
He's an entrepreneur.
You got me through Staten Island the other night, you show, and I want to just let you know, thank you.
Oh, you will.
I listened.
That's not easy to do. Staten Island's a rough place.
I listened. It was a good show. It was 45 minutes. You got me through
Just
Staten
there
Island.
yesterday.
For Bobby Inns 41 in Zorella, the funniest man I know for the last 13 years, ins41.com. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for riding the train and
I'm
conducting.
riding the train with Casey Kasem, counting them down right here.
For Port
At
Albert
Strong Island Studios. No,
Paradise Studios.
Paradise Studios. Strong Island. I don't know what the fuck I with the
Strong
name.
Island
Strong
Television.
Island Television.
Well, it's like City Field of everything's got a different name.
It's good. He's got
Right.
3 different names. He's got Sicko Merchandise. He's got Paradise Studio. He's got Strong
What are we
Island
in right now?
TV. We are in Paradise
Paradise
Studios.
Studios.
We're in the brick studio.
We're not in Strong Island.
No, this is Strong Island and the whole.
It's the umbrella.
Yeah,
Explain
it's the,
Explain it, Lucy.
I'll tell you in a
Go
second.
ahead,
I'm in
explain
the
it to me,
D-suite.
Lucy.
Paradise Studios. Report up extraordinaire. Richard Zarelli, thank you for holding it down.
I tried, but by the way, the Mets, even though Diaz gave up that home run, I'm watching the play-by-play.
We're still only 2 games. We're
no, but you took the lead in the 10th and then
Blew it.
and then blew it again
All right. I know. What do you want me to say?
With-
We're having a tough time.
with
Oh,
a
by the
walk.
way.
Oh, by the way, we
By the
all
way,
decided we're going to Parkside.
Oh, we're in. We're in. I had the money. Let's go.
Pick a date, Dan.
All right, let's go. For Teresa Farrell, 8 o'clock tomorrow night. She don't know who she's having on. You know what she should
Come
do?
find
You know
out.
what she should do tomorrow night if you don't have anybody on? Open the fucking phone lines, and maybe we'll call you if we can't make
Ooh.
it. Take phone calls.
I'm going to take phone calls.
And
For
sit
an
over here.
hour.
Sit over here for the night.
1 hour
All right,
phone
tea,
calls.
tea time with Teresa. I'll take a phone call. Tea time with Teresa. Bobby Inns 41 and Zarello. Bought up extraordinaire Richard Zarelli. The man in the back. Sicko Productions. Sicko Merchandising. Paradise
Island
Studios.
Television.
StrongIslandTV.com. Strong Island Television. And me, Graziday. Good night. We'll see you next week. Happy
Ciao.
Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day. God bless.
We'll see you on Mother's Day.
Yeah, we'll see you on Mother's Day.